on the track.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day. Playerism is the antidote to feminism. You want her to pay for this shit.
No.
But I can tell you, women ain't gonna try you if they feel like they can't try you. If they tried you, they felt like it was something else got going on. Worry about you. Worry about you, how you treating me. So make sure you hit that like button. Oh, hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your gracious game advisor. Yours truly, King Dre. How we doing tonight? Are we live? Are we here? Can you guys hear me? Desmond, what's up, my G? What is up, my G? Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me out there in YouTube land, Twitter land, Twitch land? I got to get TikTok on the stream. I got to get YouTube on, Instagram on the stream. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Y'all make sure y'all hit that follow button, hit that like button. MLD, I need to return your call, my brother. I will do that when I get off of here, my brother. MLD, I need to return your call. I got to return your call. Let me get the Instagram live. Let me get Instagram running up. Yeah, what's going on? Y'all come on up in here. Let's get ready to get this game. We're going to talk about, I just want to talk to y'all for something real quick before I start taking calls. I want to talk to you guys about something before I start taking calls. Real quick, guys, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Share the live stream. Come on in, sit on down. Y'all can put questions in the chat. I'll answer questions before I start taking calls. Once I start taking calls, you got to super chat me if you want me to answer your question. Modern Dating Mastery is a masterpiece. I'm watching it over and over. Shout out to you, Parker. You are a very smart man, Parker. Y'all go, Modern Dating Mastery is not even for sale. My courses are too good. I don't even have them for sale. That's how good they are. It would be, I don't have them for sale like that. But if you guys would like one-on-one coaching, and if you do get one-on-one coaching with me, you'll get access to Modern Dating Mastery. But if you guys would like one-on-one coaching, you can book me or fill out an application. You can't just book me no more because I'm not open to working with just anybody. I ain't working with busters and suckers, and I ain't working with anybody. So you can fill out an application to work with me. Do that by if you're watching on Instagram, type coach in the chat or send me a message to say I'm interested in coaching. If you're watching on TikTok, click the link in the bio. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link that I have pinned in the chat. If you want to apply for me to coach you one-on-one, my coaching will change your life. It's a 12-week program, and whatever you need, I got you. I don't want to be too long with the commercials and the promos and all that. I want to get straight to the game. But if you're watching on Twitter or X, you can click the link in the bio for that as well. Again, being as though I'm coaching one-on-one, I know I said last week or something I had about 10 spots. Right now, I think I have 2 left. So I only have 2 left. So if you are interested in getting coaching and with me working with you one-on-one, if you know what the free game do, if you know what the courses do, and you want me to guide you one-on-one with wherever you need to be and get you to where you need to be, make sure you get coaching. Again, TikTok, click the link in the bio. Instagram. Oh, shit, I ain't even went live on Instagram. If you're watching on Instagram, type coach in the chat. And if you're watching on YouTube, click the link that's in the chat. You listening to the playback, click the link that's in the description. But anyway, let's get into it. Shout out to 3 Levels of Game. He says collection plate is now operational for one of the coldest players in the game. 3 Levels of Game for sure. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. Seduction mastery is his best work. Desmond fucks with that. Hey, every time I talk to Desmond, he does seduction mastery. But all of my programs are top tier, man. It come from the ground. It come from a guy who lived it, who lives it, and who has his way. And I've been doing this since high school. Have I taken L's? Of course, everybody's taking L's. But I ain't never been no simp. I ain't never been no buster, no none of that. You see what I'm saying? And I've been having my way for sure. And I ain't special. I ain't the most handsome looking man on the planet. Check me out. I ain't the most handsome looking man on the planet. I probably had a 6-pack, maybe 2-3 years out of my life, and that's after I turned 30 and I started hitting the gym. I ain't never been no looker. I ain't never been no drop dead gorgeous dude. I ain't never been no jock in high school. No, none of that shit, But, if you want coaching, you know what to do. Hit me up if you want one-on-one coaching. But let's get into the game, y'all. What's going on? I want to talk to my guys today about something. And then we're going to get into calls. I'm going to take calls in a minute. But I want to talk to my guys. Fellas, y'all with me on TikTok? Y'all watching on TikTok? Press 1 if you with me on TikTok. Press 1 if you with me on Instagram. Press 1 if you with me on YouTube. Y'all press 1 if y'all with me. We're going to get into this game. I need y'all to listen up and I need y'all to pay attention. Shout out to MLD though. MLD, I got to return your phone call a little bit later when I get done. Y'all listening, man? Are y'all listening? Y'all in here? We got to chop up some game. Y'all pull up a chair, fellas. Pull up a chair. Fellas, we got to do better financially. We got to get our shit together. We got to get our shit together financially. Now, does money make you a man? Money don't make the man. The man makes the money. However, money does largely contribute to your self-confidence, as it should, because that's your ability to take care of yourself. And men who can't take care of themselves are typically not as confident as they should be. You understand what I'm saying? That's an integral piece to your confidence, is your ability to take care of yourself. And again, that's different from letting money make you who you are or letting money feed your ego. But my ability to generate resources for myself and for my family and take care of my children, it makes me feel good about myself. Just is what it is. Knowing that I have the intelligence and the intellect to bring an idea to the marketplace and people buy it and I can help people and I can, sustain myself, that makes me feel better about myself, even more so than I already had. And this confidence radiates outward. A lot of y'all, I talk to y'all, shout out to Drummond. Shout out to my guy Drummond in the building. Y'all know which one that is. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy Drummond in the building. Shout out to my guy Andre Drummond in the building. CMJ says, what's good, Dre? Got to break bread with the homie. Y'all join the Players Club for sure. Y'all make sure y'all join the Players Club. But get into the bag. That's you gotta. It makes you feel better about yourself as a man, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. I've been talking to too many guys lately, guys in their late 20s and 30s and shit, and it's just like, man, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. My account negative and all this old shit. And it's like, what are you doing? Now, I'm not finna act like I'm finna sit here on a high horse like I've always had it figured out. Nah, I ain't always had it figured out. I done been broke as fuck. My account done been negative. I done been fucking homeless. All that shit. I know. But I had to do better and I had to want better. And the reason I was broke, it wasn't because I didn't have the ability to make money. It was I wasn't applying myself. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't applying myself as I should. Now, I'm not saying everybody need to be rich and everybody need to be getting a super bag and all that old bullshit. Nah, I ain't saying that. But every man need a hustle. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about no street hustle, no illegal shit. I ain't talking about no shit like that. But every man need a hustle. You see what I'm saying? I was taught as a youngster, man, you should always have $100 in case you need a hotel room for the night. You should always have $100 in your pocket in case you need a hotel room for the night, for emergencies. A lot of y'all don't have no money to get you out of no jams, no nothing. Your tire bursts, you just out of there. Your car break down, you're out of there. Y'all don't save, y'all don't have, it just be like, God damn, bro. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, y'all don't be applying yourselves the way that you should. It's like, what you be doing all day? Shit, I work all day, and then what you do, I just be coming home, chill, smoke, do some push-ups and shit. But it's like, you know, nah. Okay, so somebody said you got to have 5, 6 hustles. And this is the reason why a lot of y'all broke. I'm going to just be honest. Let's talk about it. Let me give y'all some game. And this is something that I had to learn. Cutting grass, cooking, selling places, as long as it's honest. Yeah, man, it's a lot of money out here, man. Especially these internet days, bro. It is a lot of money. It is. I wish that I was fucking 18 in these days. I would have been a gazillionaire. We didn't know. I was 18 in what, 2002, 2003 or something like that. We didn't sell dope, sell weed, rob people, get a job, which more than likely was hard as fuck to do. And that's it. That's all we knew how to do. We did, and it wasn't like we was trying to be hard, but there was no other way to make money because the information wasn't there. We didn't know. Like, there was no outlets, there was no nothing. You either went and got a job, and it wasn't like back then, you didn't fill out, you didn't do resumes and then they called you. You had to get your ass up, get your ass on the bus, and go beg some fat white lady for a job, bro. in her face. And a lot of the times they weren't hiring you and shit. We didn't know. It was just like, what else are you gonna do? But today, bro, you could literally, whatever's in your mind, let's think of the most random thing. I'm gonna think of the most random shit right now. Cat socks. Cute cat socks. You can make money selling cat socks. Doing backflips off a one-story building. If you Google that, there's an audience of people that's willing to watch that. Somebody say some more random crazy shit that you could think of in your head. And there's a way to make money from it. There's people who will either support what you're doing or watch what you're doing so you can kind of bring in some sponsorship or some ad revenue. But nowadays, there's too many hustles. People, I see people, you know, people that's good with cooking. They selling food, selling plates. I seen a guy start, and I seen a chick do this, start literally a few years ago, selling plates out of they fucking house. Now they got food trucks. You understand? Now they got food trucks. Yeah, streaming video games. You could stream in video games. You could fucking make video games. But it's too much money to not be getting y'all some of this, bro. It's too much, especially my guys that's in their late 20s and 30s. It's way too much. And yes, the economy is high. It's high as fuck and all this. I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm not finna sit here and act like I'm on a high horse, bro. But I don't know how much gas costs. I don't know how much food costs. I don't know how much none of that shit costs. I don't know how much my light bill is. No, none of that, because I gotta pay it. So a lot of y'all get caught up in, oh, this too expensive, this too expensive. Complaining about it, wasting energy complaining about it ain't gonna help you. I would rather figure out how to make the fucking money to cover my expenses. I don't know how much milk, eggs cost. No, I don't know. I just buy that shit. I put it on my Instacart and I buy that shit, or put the money on the account for my girl to go buy that shit. When I go pump gas, a lot of y'all be driving around wasting time trying to find the cheapest gas. Like, what the fuck? Now, even when I was broke, I didn't care about gas prices and all that, because you gotta pay for it anyway. But what I'm saying is, y'all get caught up in bullshit, and it stifles you from actually taking action and getting your motherfucking money. You understand? Shout out to one of my homies. one of my good friends. It was a good friend of mine in my personal life. So, you know, I've seen a lot of guys, they have these, you know, they was good good at sports when they was kids. They was good at sports in high school, and they was good at sports in college and shit, but they never made it to the league. And one of my homies is like that. Very good at sport. He probably watching now. If you is, shout out to you. Say something in the chat if you is. Probably on Instagram. If you watching, say something to me, bro. You know who you is. But he was good in college playing football. He was a defensive back. And so he never really made it to the NFL because he's short. He's a shorter guy. He's like, bro, like probably 5'6", 5'7". And so after I started doing what I was doing, he was kind of watching me, but I wasn't really popping like that. And so what he started to do was he started to train people. He started to train high school kids with his defensive back skills. So he basically opened up like a DB camp. He started, you know, coaching a couple kids because he had his son in sports. And so he's went to college, so he know a lot of people. But he started coaching people, just like privately coaching people with their defensive back skills. He's been doing it for a while now at this point, and some of his students have made it to the NFL and everything. But you know, he started to do this with his talent. He started to get his hustle on. I forgot how much he was charging at first. But what I'm saying is he's got it to the point now he's doing very, 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 very well doing that shit. Very, 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 he's doing very well coaching high school kids, coaching high school defensive backs and high school age children football skills. And that's what he do. You see what I'm saying? He take the footage of them or whatever, put it online. I'm trying to get him to scale that shit so he could do it online. But he doing so well. He doing so well just locally. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, man, you could go to school, not necessarily college, but you can go to get you a trade. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all the real game, bro. In this society is a system. And when you go outside of the system, it's going to be very hard for you. Now, if you can make it outside of the system, you will be rewarded handsomely, but it's very hard. Doing what I'm doing and doing what I've done and building what I've built and maintaining it is very, very, very hard. What makes it worthwhile is that I love doing it. This is not fucking easy. And so when you go outside of the system, life is very hard for you. And I've always been anti-system, and I've been doing things not by the book my whole life. And I made my life very, very, very hard by doing that. Extremely difficult. What I'm saying is a lot of y'all are not unorthodox like that, or a lot of y'all are not black sheeps like that. You don't have to buck and rebel against the system. However, you can't just be lazy in the system. And what I'm saying is this system rewards skills. So if you have marketable skills, you will get paid in this system. And one of the best ways to get marketable skills is going to fucking trade school or getting a CDL or something like that. Shout out to my boy Biz. I see Biz just joined. My boy Biz, when you know, he on the road with them trucks now. Shout out to Biz. Another thing a lot of you young guys could do. Another thing a lot of you young guys could do is get into sales. Learn how to sell. Go find a coach online or an influencer online that has a high ticket program to sell, and go sell for them and get you a 10-15% commission off of a $10,000 offer or a $5,000 offer. You do the math on that. Learn how to sell. You see what I'm saying? That's another valuable skills. But what I'm saying is y'all got to get out here and get this fucking money, bro. For sure. Fuck the chicks for a minute. Y'all got to get out here and get this fucking money. It's too much money. It's too much money for, you know, nowadays for you to be sitting around here miserable. And I'm not saying you're supposed to have $100 million, $1,000 in the bank because you got expenses and things happen. But you should at least, as a man, have an income. You should be doing something that generates income. Now, maybe on another show, we'll figure out getting your shit together so your income can start make sense and you can stack money and get your credit together. But you niggas need an income outside of that little punk ass job you got. Just floating by. Just you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna buck the system all the way, you're not gonna survive in the system by being subpar or lazy or below average. In this system, you make money by the value you provide and how hard it is to replace you. That's how much money you are. That's the law of compensation in this system. How much money, how good are you at what you do? And how hard it is to replace you. That's the law of compensation in a capitalistic society. It's from the guy Bob Proctor used to say this. Basically, the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. I make a lot of money because I'm good at what I do. There's a need for what I'm doing, and you can't replace me. Yeah, you can find niggas with microphones with podcasts all over the place, but what I specialize in and what I do, you can't really replace that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that again. In this system, this is the key to this system. And when I learned this years ago, I started making legal money at least, and I started to be able to, okay, but in capitalism, because you live in a capitalistic society, and that's just what it's going to be. The amount of money you make is in direct relation to the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. That determines how much money you're gonna make. I just gave y'all niggas the whole game. So think about that. DoorDash don't pay you that much, and I'm not saying something is wrong with DoorDash, but DoorDash don't pay you that much because anybody can do DoorDash. Amazon don't pay you that much because anybody can go do, stove pack and stove boxes. So it don't pay as much. That's not a valuable skill. So what I'm telling you is, especially my young guys, if you're struggling and your job dead end, go to the trade school in your nearest town or your city. You'll go to the vocation school or vocational tech or whatever, and go get you, spend a year and get you a trade that pay you some money so you can come out making 80, 90 grand a year and shit. And you single, you could live off 80, 90 grand a year. Don't fall for all these motherfuckers on TikTok crying and complaining about how inflation and all this. And I'm not saying the prices of shit ain't going up. I'm not saying that, because it is. But complaining about it ain't gonna do nothing. But don't listen to these people and get into this crybaby shit, because typically when I be seeing these chicks, they be on fucking on TikTok crying about how much rent costs and they can barely afford to live. And back in the days, shit was cheaper. Well, the difference between back in the days is your mother and grandfather, they wasn't putting their money every fucking where. They wasn't going to Starbucks every day getting $25 coffee and then complaining about they can't pay their bills. You will literally see a bitch sitting in her car with a big ass Starbucks cup, sitting in front of Starbucks crying, talk about how hard it is. But she go to Starbucks, she vlog at Starbucks every single day, getting $25 coffee. And then when they go to lunch at work, buying lunch at work instead of taking them a fucking sandwich. That's what your parents and your grandparents did back then. Because the cost of living was lower, but people got paid way lower. When I started working, minimum wage was $5 or some shit like that. $4.50 back when I started working. While listening to you, I was influenced to go to school to get me a trade in HVAC. Congratulations to you, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Shout out to Biz again for the $5 super chat. What's good, bro? You speaking facts. Trade sales is always popping for men. Can you make a full podcast on this subject? These are the podcasts for now. I'm not doing that style no more. I had to free up my time and free up room. Nah, it's because things were cheaper. People also got paid less back then. You do realize that, right? People got paid less. Right now, the average person is paying a Netflix subscription, Disney subscription, Pornhub subscription, OnlyFans subscription to this, subscription to that, Uber Eats, Instacart, buying your lunch every motherfucking day. That's why it's hard for people to make a living, because all of their money is going to things like they letting people put their hand in their pockets. Even me, it's just I can afford it. But you know how much fucking subscriptions I got, bro? Just bullshit. And every few months I go and clean them shits up. Even for my business, right? I'm pretty sure I'm probably paying $2,500 in subscription services for shit for my business, and half of that shit I don't even need, bro. I just sign up for like, oh, I could use this, and I sign up for it, and I just forget it. Then every couple months I go in there and audit my shit, like, oh shit, I ain't even using that shit no more, and I get rid of it, and I shouldn't even be doing that. But I'm just saying, regular people, I can afford to do that though. But what I'm saying is, guys, and I'm not saying regular people like I'm just different. I'm regular too. But a lot of people complain about the cost of living, but they're not adjusting the way that they live. You don't need Starbucks. You don't need to eat out. You don't need drinks, and you don't need to go to the weed man every fucking day. Pay your bills and get your money up, or hustle harder so you can afford the things that you want. I wanted a new car not too long ago. I was like, okay, let me hustle harder so I can get this new car that I want. Let me go a little bit harder. Let me pump out more videos. Let me take more coaching calls. Let me sell more courses so I can afford it, so it can make sense. Instead of crying about, oh, well, 2 years ago, the price of Cadillacs was this and the price of BMWs was this, and now the prices are just insane. Me complaining about it ain't going to make the prices go down. It ain't going to make the prices go down. OnlyFans costed me $250 a month. That's crazy. I remember you saying you think all men should play the field. Has your philosophy changed on that? Not necessarily, but I think it's and the only reason that I say that is, number one, you need experience, but all y'all, it's in you to do that, to experience and to get that level of validation. Shout out to Jay Field for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. Tyler Sims, what's up for the $20 super chat? Yo, big bro, what's up with y'all? Shout out to you, bro. But let me touch on something real quick before I start taking calls that I saw somebody say. And if you want coaching with me, fill out an application. If you're watching on TikTok, click the link in the bio. If you're watching on Instagram, type coach in the chat. If you are on YouTube, click the link that's in the chat. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want me to coach you one-on-one, I only have a few more spots available. I think 2 more spots available. Once spots open up, I'll let y'all know again. But I want to touch on something that somebody said earlier, and this is why a lot of y'all broke. Somebody said you need at least 4 or 5 hustles. That's not true. That's the fastest way to be broke. Why would you waste your time? Why would you waste your time? And anybody that think I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. But I know I'm not wrong. You ain't even no debating on this. But why waste your time with 5 hustles? Like, why have 5 hustles? Why not have 1 hustle and you pour your all into that 1 hustle? You would make way more money if you did that. You see what I'm saying? When you got too much going on, you're gonna spread yourself thin. So let's say if you sell socks over here, you sell cars over here, you sell t-shirts over here, you do fucking dog grooming over here. That's 4 hustles. Like, how are you gonna even tend to all of that? The only way you should be thinking about more than 1 hustle is if the first one you build, you have it on autopilot. You build a system around it, so to basically to where it's automated, and then you can focus on other things. But all of that, a millionaire has 7 streams of income, and I see People don't say it no more, but I used to see a lot of people saying that dumb shit. Now, to get to the millionaire status, they didn't have 7 streams of income. Just know that. To get to $1 million, to get to the 100,000, the 500,000, the millions, it didn't come from 7 streams of income. It came from one stream of income, and that person went hard at that and perfected that and got it to millions of dollars. And they took that money and invested in the other things. But to think that you're going to get to a millionaire by doing 7 different things is insane. And every time I hear somebody say that, it drives me up the wall. And you typically hear dumb women saying shit like that. You see what I'm saying? If you watch these pop the balloon shows, these dudes, you can always tell the dudes who ain't really got it popping like that, who ain't really, and this ain't no knock on nobody, right? Because everybody one incident or one accident away or something happening, for it to wipe them out, for them to be wiped out and basically on square one. So I'm not saying that to disparage these guys, but you always hear these guys. I can always tell the guys who don't really have it going on in the financial department based on when they ask them, so what do you do? They list off a whole list of shit. Oh, what you do for a living? Oh, I'm a physical trainer. I drive Uber. I walk dogs over here, and then I'm a part-time barber. You could always tell them dudes broke. But the dudes who be having it going on, who be making that, you could tell they get into a bag. What do you do? Oh, I own a restaurant, or I'm a doctor, or I'm such and such and such. In order to get to a certain level of success, it takes an extreme amount of focus and dedication. You got to basically concentrate your forces on something and perfecting it and getting it, perfected for the marketplace, marketing it, selling it. You can't do that doing 7 other things. There's no fucking way that I could do 7 other things right now. There's literally no way that I could have 7 streams of income. My girl be like, oh, you should stream your video games. And the reason that I don't do that is because it will become another job and it'll take away from what I'm doing. It'll take away from this. And I don't need anything to take away from this. This is why I don't do like side shit. Like I don't do like I'll be wanting to react to music and shit like that, but I know it would take away from what I'm doing now. I can't even have damn near more than one hobby. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to getting your money, focus on something and perfect that shit. Don't spread yourself thin with all these different hustles. But when you get your bag and you start getting your motion and you want to take your money, you want to take your income and you want to make it work for you and you want to buy a business or invest it, then you can start thinking about multiple streams of income. But on the way up, that multiple streams of income going to keep you poor. I just wanted to address that because somebody said that in the chat. You see what I'm saying? Wealthy people aren't on TikTok live. This is boring. This goofy motherfucker. I'm not even going to address that. We'll just let him hate. Let him be a hater. Brothers make me laugh when they say they're credit repair specialists. What's wrong with a credit repair specialist? That's valuable. I paid a credit repair specialist and my credit is on fleek right now. Ain't nothing wrong. Shout out to the credit repair specialist. And if you're a credit repair specialist and you would like to do a seminar in my group, and provide value to the group, and then you can probably get you some clients and stuff, and I can introduce you to some guys that may need your services. If that's you, send me a DM and we could work together because I'm interested in helping guys get their credit together as well. So I'm not a credit repair specialist, but shout out to the credit big business Jennifer, big business Jen. She on Instagram. Let me see her Instagram. Big business Jen. Chick I think she's from New York. Yeah, big business Jen on Instagram. Until I just shouted you out on my show. You should be fuck it, she'll figure it out. But yeah, it's big business, BIGBUSINESS Jen. credit repair specialist took my shit on fleek, and I started on the ground for sure. And within a few months' time, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I applied for a credit card. After my shit went all the way up, I applied for a credit card that first time, and they told me to lend it. I was like, what? I was like, shit, let me try for Amex. Boom, Amex. You see what I'm saying? Let me try for business credit. Boom. I'm like, God damn. Then I started to realize how easier it is with getting things. Cause I always been anti-credit. I thought credit was stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Coming from the streets, but that's just me not being financially literate. I thought credit was dumb. Most people that claim that field are scam artists. I don't know, but the one I work with, definitely. But I named Big Business Jen on Instagram, and tell her I sent you. If you hit her up, she's not expensive either. Dre, one of the things I've learned is stop trying to do what others do as making money, especially if you aren't passionate about it. Yeah, it's good to be passionate about it unless you got discipline. That would be a good workshop for the Players Club. Yeah, I'm looking into that. My boy ran up a ticket doing credit repair. Credit repair is important, but man, when I got my credit together, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was that drastically improved the quality of my life, bro. I'm not gonna even lie, bro. Drastically. I'm from the streets, so I always thought cash was king, and I mean it is in a sense, you know what I'm saying. But I always thought credit was dumb, and but man, you use that shit right, bro. Ain't no telling. I had took some tips too from I had watched the show from Fresh and Fit a while ago too. They did one that was pretty good. Just using the tips that they did or that they put on their show one time. It was a while ago. This is when they used to do those type of shows. That helped me out too. But when I started working with her, she told me exactly what to do. I couldn't believe it when I heard that, when I filled out I had did like a secure card. I started with the secure card from Capital One. Then I started with a secure card from my credit union that I had. But once we built it up and shit, she hit me up. She was like, all right, now try this bank. And then, it was actually my bank that I bank with, my business accounts and all that on. She was like, call your bank and see what they'll do. And I did the application, and they was like, yeah, you approved for X amount. I was like, whoa, what? So I did the business one. It's like, you approved for such and such for your business. I was like, God damn. So I was like, let me try Amex. Did Amex the same day. I was like, damn. Did a couple more. I was like, what? This is crazy. But it also helps with like renting cars, insurance. If you need a place to stay, buying cars, the interest rate is you save so much money when you got credit. Do you follow her on Instagram? Yes. Dre, I've done both. I worked 80 hours on a W-2 job and did sales as a career. Sales you can scale, but picking the right industry is important for sure. I made near 100,000 cold calls and only sold a handful of homes. Yeah, you got to get your sales skills up. I don't really know about the sales. I can't tell you to get your skills up, but sales is a good industry for young guys to start in. Again, find you an influencer that got a high ticket program. Like I offer coaching, and I got a coaching offer, and I wouldn't be closed off to, somebody sell. How much for a mentor? Mentorship from me? It's Big Business Jen, BIGBUSINESS. And I'm throwing y'all that bone. Now as far as for the guys in the Players Club, I would probably, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I'd be more comfortable bringing a male into that space. Because you know how intimate that is. So I'll get that together. That'll be the next workshop. That'll definitely be the next workshop. I always thought credit repair was a scam. I just pay all my debt off. Yeah, I did. I paid some shit too. Nah, but shit like getting little shit removed and man. Thank you for plugging her. I'm definitely going to use her to level up my personal credit to get business funded. Yeah, bro. That shit helped me, bro. It helped me. So if I could, if it could help you, if it was a scam, it'll be illegal. Now they have a lot of compliance. They got a lot of compliance that they need to do, but it's not a scam by far. Maybe some of the people that masquerade as credit repair people, maybe they may be scams, but if paying somebody to fix your credit for you is not a scam. You could pay somebody to do anything. A lot of people say dating coaches are a scam. I've changed countless hundreds of, if not thousands of people's lives for the better and helped them get laid, helped them fix their relationships, helped them have better quality relationships. People say what I do is a scam. There's always a skeptical person. And I used to think like that too, like, oh, people who sell courses are scams. I used to think like that, man. But when I started doing this, what about consumer law? When I started doing this, I used to think like that, but when I started doing this, I had to open my mind up, bro. And so I used to think people who sold, like, why would somebody buy a course? That shit is a scam. If they really had the game, then they would be keeping it to themselves and making all the money, which logically it makes sense. But some people like to help. I like helping people, bro. I don't get paid sitting up here. I probably get paid, what, $100 in super chats, and YouTube take 30% of that. I don't get paid to do this shit. Some people just like helping people. I coached for 2-3 years and I ain't make no money, none. Some people just like helping people. And rich people know that the key to get rich is to help people. The key to happiness is helping people. And so once I realized that, I'm like, okay, I bought my first course that I bought. Do you think people that think everything is a scam have a loser mindset? Yeah, it's poor loser shit. It's poor loser shit. My first program I bought, my first course I bought that helped me, it was a YouTube course by this lady named, I paid $600 for this fucking course. I don't know why I did it, bro. I was like, let me just try some shit. Let me just try this, man. I sat on her little free seminar and I was like, let me see what this shit is about. But I know I needed to change the way I think. So I bought her course. It was called YouTube for Napoleon Hill is cheering right now. Why you say that? It was called, I forgot, her name is Sunny Lenarduzzi or something like that. This was when I first started, maybe 6 months, a year after I started. But I bought her course for $600 and I made that shit back tenfold from YouTube. Probably more than that. But the stuff, now I'm not like huge on YouTube or no shit like that. My YouTube, it grows very slowly, but it grew a lot faster back then. But the $600 that I spent on that YouTube course, and at the time I had 500 subscribers or something like that, 400 subscribers. I started getting subscribers like crazy after I started implementing what I learned in that course. I bought another course, a stock course. That shit helped me out a lot. I brought a real estate course, a real estate course for, I forgot how much that one was. I started paying for my education and then paying for mentors and shit. That's how you see what you see today. I ain't figured this shit out on my own. Now, one thing I did do on my own, I ain't gonna lie, is social media. As far as like posting and figuring out the content strategy, I figured out my content strategy on my own. But as far as marketing and shit like that, I had to pay for that, bro. But if I would have still had that, oh, this is a scam and this is a scam and this people, I wouldn't have been nowhere. I would have been still trying to figure this shit out. Why not pay? When you're gonna pay for everything. The game is to be sold, not told, my bro. So get off that, oh, this is a scam, this is a scam. And at the end of the day, just vet the people that you gonna work with. Nowadays, it's hard to be scammed. All you got to do is vet the people. It's easy to vet the people. If you want to vet me, just look at my comments. Look at the comments all over social media. Watch me do a live stream and watch all the people send super chat saying, man, you saved my life. Man, the information that you gave me saved my life. Read the comments. Man, it's the realest shit ever. Listen to the videos, apply it. It's easy to vet people nowadays. It ain't like 20 years ago where you had to believe somebody's word. People got testimonials all over the place. Their audience speak for them. You see what I'm saying? So if you get scammed this day and age, you a goofy, you dumb. But don't think that if somebody's selling you a course, like, oh, why would they sell this? They would just be making the money, all the money. Because they could make more money helping you. They could make the money doing what they're doing, and they could make more money helping you. It makes sense. But I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man, about that, man. We got to get our shit together. We got to change our mind. We got to get our bread up. It's time, bro. Get our bread up. Get our credit up, for sure. Let me put on my calendar that I need to hit up this guy. I got a guy in mind for the credit in the credit seminar in the Players Club. You know, my Players Club guys, they get all those benefits. But yeah, guys, if you want one-on-one coaching with me, fill out an application. Click the link in the bio if you're watching on everywhere else but YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link that's in the chat. And make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms at King Dreism, KingDreism. But we're going to turn the phone lines on, guys. Let's get these phone lines popping. Y'all ready to take some calls? Are you guys ready to take some calls? Let's get these phone lines pizzop-in. The number is 813
+1 619 372.
Hold up, man.
+1.
Let's get this popping. Caller, what's your name, agent? Where you call it from?
My name is Kevin Sneed. I'm from Arizona. I called you
what's your name?
Last week. I don't know. Kevin?
Okay, what's up?
Kevin? Yeah, I called you last week. I don't know if you remember. I told you about this girl I was with for like 2.5 years, and then we were just like fucking and stuff, and like I was trying to ask you like how to keep it around, and you said if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
So
I remember you.
Yeah, you remember? Okay, cool. So right after, actually, this happened yesterday. She fucking just randomly, I asked her come over like usual, none out of ordinary. And she sent me something saying that like she's been going to church a lot more, which is something that she has been mentioning a lot more, but I didn't really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, yeah, I've been going to church a lot more, and like she's like, I guess that she's like been having trouble at her job, and like her parents are on her and like tracking her and stuff. Like she always been telling me like her parents track her location and stuff, but like that never really been a problem for the most part.
Uh-huh.
But now she's saying it is. And yeah, so like she's saying that she doesn't want to have sex no more, basically.
Okay.
Because she's like she wants to focus on her religion and shit.
Well, you sad?
A little bit. I'm not as sad as I thought I was gonna be. Like,
you motherfucker. Nah, you was on here talking about I don't like her like that. That was you, right?
Yeah. No, I'm sad. Like I'm sad. I'm hurt.
Yeah, you
like,
said y'all hear this nigga? Y'all heard talking all this shit. Press one if you remember him. He was talking all that shit, talking about, oh, I don't like her like that. And I'm like, stop lying. You do. I don't like her like that.
I said I liked her. Hey, you made me feel like it was a bad thing to like her. So like, hey, I said I liked her. I just said I wasn't in love or nothing.
It ain't a bad thing to like her. It's a bad thing to catch feelings for your
jump off. It's been 2.5
off.
years, and I've been fucking her for 2.5 years. Of course, I'm gonna like the bitch. The bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Not me. If I don't like you, I don't like you.
I feel it. I guess.
It's a bad thing to
I
catch
mean,
feelings
like,
for your jump off.
He was like my best eater, huh?
She like your best eater.
He's like my
it's like, oh, now you want to reduce her to an eater. You like her, or she your eater?
She was an eater. Like what? Like what?
But why do you
How
like
am I
her eater?
reducing her?
I'm saying, you say you like her and shit, and you calling about her in public. You like her more than an eater, bro. Stop.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Now it's finna hit
I don't
you.
know. I don't feel
Let
like
me say this. So let me say this though. Because I know you didn't call for me to beat up on you, but I'm glad
I just feel like there's two types of like
what?
Girls. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
What you said?
I just feel like there's two types of liking girls. Like I would never like think to marry this chick. Like I'll never think to like take her to my parents' house and introduce her type shit. But I like her.
Okay, so let me. This is what makes you.
Very well.
So this is what
you know
makes
what I'm
you.
saying?
Okay, so this is what makes you wrong, and this is what makes you goofy. A lot of you motherfuckers try to be players, but you're not really players. Me, if it was me, I wouldn't have no feelings for nobody that I didn't want to have feelings for. You understand? It's goofy to sit up under a woman developing feelings, and you know you don't want nothing to do with her. That's goofy. Not only is it goofy on your part, but it's bad to I'm not saying you strung her along, because you did say you was, keeping it real with her, but it's a waste of your time to invest your feelings into somebody that you know you're not gonna want to be with. That's dumb, bro. That's stupid.
How was I investing my feelings though? She was just coming over, we would have sex and she would leave, and I like that.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have feelings for the girl right now?
Like she does.
All right,
she
then.
don't fuck with me. I'm like not ready.
Okay, so you invested your feelings, motherfucker. You was investing your feelings, and you think you wasn't, but now she like, oh, I'm straight. I want to focus on God, and you like, hey, what's going on? What the fuck? If she was just an eater and you was a player, you would charge her to the game and find you another one, or you would have already had more.
Okay, so that's what I was about to say earlier. Like I figured that was gonna be your advice, because that's what I've been doing. That's how I kept her for this long before, just listening to you. You say when they pull back to just let them leave. So that's why I figured that you were going to tell me to do right now.
Let them leave. Now, if you listen to me, and I know you listen to me, you would also hear me say that's what happens in the game. That's what happened to the players. Women go. Women come and women go. A woman don't want to be your side chick forever. I could make this shit funny, and I could say, oh, well, she probably sucking some other dick and she fucking and all that shit, which could be the case. But
I already know that.
But I want to give it to you real, so you can understand how the game go, because you seem like you want to play a game that you're not ready for. No woman is going to be your side bitch forever, my dude.
That's what I was asking. Like, was I like to keep her? Because I wanted to keep her around. But I guess that's a bad thing, right? Because I don't want to ever marry her. So
this how I done. Listen how you sound.
Like, but she just play her role just very well.
You talk a lot. Listen. Listen how this sounds. Oh, I like he's okay. I like him. I just want to keep him around so he can buy me food. Would you be okay with that?
No.
Why do you think a woman is just gonna be okay with you just fucking her and not giving her nothing? And she wasting all her young, youthful years giving it to you and not getting nothing out of it. What makes you a good guy, not even a good guy, but what makes you a cold player, a guy that's about some game, is he understands that. And so now that you understand that, you won't go into a situation investing your feelings and doing things to catch feelings for a woman you don't even want to be with. That is the most backwards thing ever. And so what I'm trying to tell you is, all women, there's no woman who's going to be okay with being your side hoe forever.
Yeah,
I'm not saying there's not one out there, but it's going to be hard to find it. And so the name of the game when you playing the game is to keep your few. If that's how you want to play.
I feel this is just abnormal. They usually don't last as long. 2.5, 3 years. That's crazy. So I was just like, I'm used to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Month. Is that I'm ready to let.
She's tired of being your jump off, bro. That's what happened. Let it go. It's over. If she come back, she come back. But a lot
usually
of y'all
they
niggas
do like after a few months, because she done this before.
Yeah, what a lot of y'all niggas do though is y'all chicks start pulling away and you start catching feelings and expressing your feelings and you fuck it up worse. Just keep it going, keep it moving. That's how it's gonna be. No woman is gonna be your side hoe forever. When you in the field, you got to understand that, and also you got to understand the level of the quality of women you're dealing with when you in the field ain't gonna be as good, because any woman that'll allow you to just, take from her and not give anything, and I'm not talking about money, but if she don't get anything out of you of value and she gives herself to you, that's not a smart woman. It's not a woman with survival skills, and hoes typically know how that. So just be mindful of that, because it seems like you don't know that. But if you know that, you can play the game correctly and you wouldn't fall in love with whores and jump offs. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel it.
All right, bro.
I feel it. Thanks, man. Have a good day.
All right, for sure. Let's get it in. Shout out to him, man. Y'all gotta play the game smarter, bro. Ain't no woman gonna be your side hoe forever, bro. I don't know why y'all think that. I don't know what's going on with y'all the way y'all believe a woman just gonna be fucking on you forever. But call in 813-444-9739. Yeah, bro, talk too much. You don't listen. She my best eater, and you got feelings for an eater, bro. That's one thing we ain't do. If I caught feelings for a chick, I fuck with her more than an eater, basically. I ain't saying I ain't been dumb and caught feelings for no chicks that I shouldn't have caught feelings for. But I wanted something with a chick that I shouldn't have wanted. Basically, I wasn't like, she just a bop and she my eater and I'm catching feelings. I ain't finna sit around no bitch like that I don't like that. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That is insane, crazy work. Caller, what's your name, age, and where you calling from? Caller. I appreciate the advice you said. If you ain't feeling them, hit it twice and keep it pushing. Helped a lot. Yeah, that's what I usually do. If you out here playing and you doing the casual thing, bro, just hit it twice, keep it moving, bro. If that,
+1 940 2.
What's your name, age, and where you calling from, caller?
My name is Cartier. I'm calling from Dallas.
All right, turn your All right, you got me turned down. Turn me down in the background.
All right.
You calling from Dallas? Talk to me, bro.
Hey, man. Shit, I just wanted to call in and show some love to your platform, bro. It's many young men out here that appreciate what you're doing, appreciate the advice that you give. I specifically appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, things get kind of busy, bro, and I ain't, able to just tap in and talk to and mentor all of my youngins like I would want to. So I definitely direct them, you know what I'm saying, your way, bro. You spit a lot of real stuff, and I got a lot of respect for it, bro.
For sure. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good night, bro.
All right, you too.
For sure. The number is 813-444-9739. That's the number. Can you make merch? Nah, bro. That's a whole nother bit. I don't got time to do that. I don't have time to run a clothing business, bro. And the time that I did, y'all was like, make shirts, dude, sell the shirts. I did it, and most y'all didn't even buy them. It was a waste of time. So, I'm not in the business of trying to sell merch and clothing and shit like that. Just to be 1,000 with you. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yo.
What's up, bro? What's your name, agent? Where you calling from?
What's good? Man, I'm Road 39 calling from Maryland.
Oh, shout out to you, bro. Talk to me.
Man, look, I love your program and all that, bro. Appreciate everything you do. Pretty much same thing dude just said, but I ain't never had a problem getting women or nothing like that, but after, putting in a lot of time with the wrong woman, I fucked up and I got rebuilt and all that other stuff. But I
watched a show of yours a couple months ago when you was talking about how you was saying basically stop, talking to bitches about these red pill things. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yes.
and right around the time you said that, I started noticing shit I was posting online and shit like that, kind of having a bitch scared of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So my main question is, I set my boundaries. I lay them down thick. Anytime I think a girl gonna be around for a while, I give it to them straight up. Like, look, this is what I do. This is what I don't do. But it's kind of hard to get them to understand that without telling them why, which would lead me to pretty much explaining these types of topics to them.
Give me an example. Because I don't. Sometimes I have a lot. I have more patience than I used to. So, there's a part of me that's like, I ain't got to explain shit to nobody. But, as a man, as you grow, you have to understand people need a little bit more understanding. And the people that's on your team, they need to understand why the ship run the way it do. Education and knowledge is power. So, the part of me just like, and you don't got to explain nothing to nobody, but, the grown part of me is more so the leadership part of me is like, but I want an example so I could kind of, help you out with that.
So basically, like, I tell a chick straight up, like, I ain't cool with, suggestive posts or suggestive clothing either. You know what I'm saying? I tell a chick straight up, like, that's the only thing you could offer me is your body that could be sacred to me. So, and then try to go with all the whole dumb manipulation shit, talking about, oh, you insecure, whatever. It's like, no, I'm not going with that. And then once I break it down to them why, they usually end up understanding, but it sparks a whole conversation to where I'm bringing up these topics. You know what I'm saying? You watching TV with a chick and some dude do some shit, some little like sucker shit, crying behind a bitch or something like that, and I'm like, damn, dude, tripping. Or one of my homeboys fucked up in the game, and I'm sitting there, and women just do not understand that shit. Like, women that say they like that shit turn them completely off. But I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to be as direct as I am without preaching any of that shit to them. You get what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta. First of all, that motherfucker don't gotta understand a motherfucking thing. But you gonna get with it or get gone. That's for sure. Now, if you want me to explain to you why I don't like, or I'm not allowing, or not even allowing, I'm not going to be with somebody that's posting provocative pictures, I can explain to you. Because why does everybody get to, see the sacred part of you? That's number one. And number two, I don't want to be with a woman that likes that type of attention. Hey, what you doing, bro? What you doing in the background?
Oh, I'm flying down the highway.
Oh, roll your window up or something.
I had my window down for a second. This thing clouded up.
All right, but yeah, so I don't want a woman who likes sexual attention from men, especially when they're in a relationship. I don't want a woman who's advertising herself sexually, and so I'm not going to deal with that. Now, if that's not something that she understands and she thinks that it's insecure, okay, then I'll be insecure somewhere else. But what I'm trying to figure out from you is, or what I want you to understand is, that's not something that you shouldn't even have to explain to a woman, because you shouldn't be with a woman doing things that you don't like in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you see her, this the crazy part about it. Y'all will see these chicks on Instagram putting the ass out. Y'all double tap them and like 10 of them. Then she like 10 of your pictures back. Then you start fucking with her and want her to do something different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ain't even about trying to get her to see your program. Just fuck with women who are in alignment with you, instead of trying to change women who not, especially your boundaries like that. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, look, XYD, well, I don't understand. Now, if she's like, well, why? And then all that shit, we ain't doing the combative shit. But if she want to understand it, I give her understanding. I don't do the male friend things because XYZ. And she can understand it, or she don't have to understand it. You don't gotta understand nothing. And that's another thing. Y'all be wanting women to understand where you coming from. I don't give a fuck if a woman understand where I'm coming from or not. I can care less if she understand me. Just as long as she play by the rules and we good. You understand? I don't need no fucking understanding from no woman. This is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. Can you abide by that? Can you follow that? If you can't, you can get gone, whether you understand me or not.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts. Yeah, I get you.
That's all that is. But just
I'm kind of like, man, I ain't even think of that shit.
Yeah, you gotta check. you gotta check your game, my brother. You sit there trying to convert a bitch to how you want her to be, instead of just dating women that don't post pictures like that.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I don't even explain my business to them. I don't even need to. Yeah, you're right. But then again, in hindsight, all the successful relationships I had with women ain't that did that shit in the first place. So you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Having rules for a grown
all
woman.
Right, big dog.
All right, for sure. Chick on TikTok talking about having rules for a grown woman is crazy. Tierra Janae, do you have rules for your man? Can your man cheat and go get his dick sucked? Is that not a rule or a boundary of yours? Y'all so some of y'all so fucking insecure and fucking a lot of. Let me figure out a way to say this, bro. A lot of our women have a very, very serious inferiority complex. Yes, I have rules as a man. It's called standards and it's called boundaries. Just like I'm sure you have rules. But how dare a black man have some standards? A lot of y'all have a very, very sad, sick inferiority complex. There's not your job got rules. Did you go sit at your job interview say having a rules for an adult is crazy? No, you take your black ass in there and you follow them people rules and you key and code switch and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Standards and rules are two different things. I got rules in my house. Your job got rules. You got rules. I have a rule. If you gonna fuck with me, you ain't posting titties on the internet. It ain't no male friends. That's my rule, my standard, and my boundary. If you don't like it, I don't know. Go date somebody else. They don't understand the game. They don't gotta understand the game. They just don't like how stuff sound. That's an inferiority complex. Because you wouldn't go say that to your boss tomorrow. You shouldn't have rules for adults. Your job got rules, policies, procedures. They reprimand you, they train you, and all that shit. I don't disagree with you, but rules is crazy. Then what the fuck is you talking about if you don't disagree? You got an inferiority complex, sis. That's what it is. You have a little man. You have what we call short man complex, sis. Short dudes act like that. Little dudes, how y'all be like, so let me make it make sense to you, sis. You know how y'all say little dick energy? You got that in the female version. That's what that is. That's the female version of little dick energy or whatever y'all say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all call up 813-444-9739. 813-444-9739. Y'all call out. She sounds like them women on Pop the Balloon shows. She said, I don't disagree with you, but she said, I don't disagree, but rules is crazy. We need a name for the equivalent of little D energy that women have.
+1 406.
Caller, what's your name, agent? Where you calling from? Calling and hanging up, bro. Niggas get scared. Y'all scared of me, bro? Dry coochie energy? Nah, that don't hit. That don't hit. I get what you're saying. It's just the wording. It is what it is. A real man, you're gonna respect his rules. For sure. You could get on. You can respect the rules or you can get on. It's that simple. Shit. You should have rules as an adult. You should have rules for the men in your life. And if they don't follow them, you fuck with somebody that can fuck with you in this, you know, doing the things to make sure you good. You know? Hold on, bro. I'm short and I don't think like that. I didn't know you from Tampa. Yes, sir, I am, for sure. Dry coochie energy. Nah, they don't really bother them. We need something else. I'm gonna think up on that. Got dry coochie energy. I don't know. We could do that. Dry coochie energy. Big back energy. Nah, they don't really care about being called big back no more. Hey, bro, you helped me out a lot. Every girl I used to fuck with, I thought was so masculine. I had to do everything in the relationship. I then wonder why, in times of need, she never showed up. For sure. We don't think of something, man. I don't want to call in, but when a man goes through life and he takes it out on you, meaning call in. Call in. I don't really like women calling up here though. Y'all don't be telling the whole shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like women. You gotta. Y'all be giving half stories and half truths, and you only tell your side of the story. But I don't think he taking it out on you. I think you probably just annoying. To be honest, you probably just annoying. What do you mean on TikTok? What do you mean he takes it out on you? Let me know what you mean take it out on you. Give me an example. Y'all make sure y'all call in 813-444-9739. If I don't get calls, I'm not going to be on here that long. So make sure y'all call in. What do you mean by so this a man only show? Yes, this is men only. This is men only. Women move the goalposts fit in. Finally, after all these years of me wanting a woman to do for me, all it took was some small adjustments. And now I have the finest girl ever doing wild stuff for me to make sure I'm happy and nurture me. Shout out to you, Bless Matthew, for taking the game from your gracious game advisor, King Dre, and applying that game. And now you are getting the treatment that you deserve. Shout out to you. Do you like men? I guess. So I run a business. This why I don't like to women calling and talking to women and shit. This why I'm gonna just stop even responding to them in my comments. So I run a business that caters to men, right? Where I do coaching, I coach men, I have products and services for men to better their lives and better their dating situation. And in order to promote that, I do shows like this for free, giving out advice to men, which caters to men. And so when I say I don't want to talk to a woman on my show because it's basically pointless and it's a waste of time and bullshit, now all of a sudden I'm gay. Bruh. I see why. Now I'm not saying I'm not a passport bro, and I don't condone in overseas tricking, but I understand the mentality of when dudes be like, man, I'm just finna go somewhere else to get my shit together. I'm finna just go somewhere else. I run a male-based business that I've been running for 7 years, right? And this is basically to market my services by giving free value. And so if I choose not to talk to women, I got to be gay on my show. That's crazy, bro. This is, you feel what I'm saying? But this is why y'all get treated the way that y'all do. This is why niggas don't fuck with y'all like that. This is why niggas be fucking you and leaving y'all type of shit. That type of goofy ass mentality. And what you gonna say? Oh, I bet you single. I am not. My woman is nothing like you. And she a black woman. Black as they come. And she ain't no Mr. Potato Head. And she treat me wonderful. And I treat her wonderful. So this ain't one of them dudes. But yeah. He said I was aggravating. I told you you probably was annoying him. You probably was annoying. I told you. He not taking it out on you. You just being annoying. So you got to figure out a way to provide your man value while he's going through something instead of being aggravating. You understand? But yeah. So yeah, you can pull out, oh, I bet you single and guys like you single. I bet you my woman is getting treated like how you desire to be treated. I treat my woman how you desire to be treated. You understand what I'm saying? So everything you looking for, we have in our home over here. Everything that you bitter about not having and sitting around calling men gay because they don't want to talk to you on their show when it does their show it serves their show no purpose. Like I can't do nothing with talking to a woman on here. Sometimes a woman may call and I'm not going to be mean and be like, oh, don't call my show, whatever. But this why y'all, a lot of y'all, not all y'all, but this why a lot of y'all be getting for niggas see you and fuck on you and leave you with your kids and all. For that energy right there. That's why. And yes, I have a black woman, a beautiful one that's natural and the whole nine. Yes, I do. So, but anyway, let me stop being. I ain't even being petty. I'm just being real. Can you understand? I'm just being real, but it just sometimes it blow my mind, bro. And I'm not one of them. This ain't one of them shows where it's like, oh, beat up on women and then, but y'all sometimes y'all say shit so it just be so dumb. Like think about that. I'm gay because I'm running a male my business. I'm gay because my business revolve around helping men. Call it. What's your name, Aiden? Where you calling from?
So this is Rashad calling in from Houston.
Shout out to. I told y'all, man, Texas and Seattle. Texas, it's a lot of people listening to me from Texas. Shout out to Texas. But
hey man, they fucking with the game, man. I don't know about Seattle, but shout out to Seattle though, man. That's what's up.
For sure. But Texas, according to my analytics on every platform, Texas is always number one. Texas,
that's
for sure.
Up. I'm surprised it ain't the Bay. You been the game and shit. Nah, hey, but man, you were saying some real shit about you were saying some real shit about the rules and having boundaries, man. And I find it funny sometimes they be trying to throw out the whole little insecure. Like for example, I was working with a girl and I was taking her and her friend home one day and they were talking about how at the job, you know, niggas at the job be trying to take them out for lunch on dinners, like lunch on breaks and shit like that, like niggas that like them and shit. So I was just sitting back eavesdropping and shit. So I said, you be doing that shit too? I was just curious. She said, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I said, look, I get what you're saying, but like if we ever get to a point where we getting like more than what we doing, that ain't what's gonna happen. And truthfully, I don't even think you should be doing that. Like, why you fucking with a nigga? Like, why you fucking with? I mean, I get it. They buying you food and you ain't giving no coochie. I get the game, but I don't think that's a cool look if you talking about how you want to be fucking with me.
Right.
And she didn't really say I was insecure. She didn't say nothing about it, but she was trying to fight it. I'm like, if you like the attention, if you like the free stuff, that's cool. But check this out though. If that's how you're gonna be moving with it, then I don't need you tripping if I'm doing some goofy ass shit with bitches who wanna, you know what I'm saying, take your time on Friday because I want to go over their house and watch fucking Power or fucking The Shot. So you see how the game going both ways? So I get what you're saying, though. You got to have them rules and them boundaries, man, because a lot of these women, they think shit just be flying by. And, you know, they like to say, well, my last nigga didn't trip on this or this nigga ain't never trip on that. Yeah, because he ain't me. That nigga probably don't give a fuck about niggas coming in, niggas doing this and leaving clothes over and, you know, taking your car. Like, we can't rock like that, man. But you speak a lot of real shit though, Dre. Real shit.
For sure. Yeah, bro. Like I told the last dude, like at some point, guys, y'all got to get to a point and call it to you too, bro. You got to get to a point to where you're dealing with women who like they already in alignment, basically with your boundaries. I'm not saying that's a perfect match for you, right? I'm not saying I'm not saying that, you know, a woman is going to always be a perfect match for you. You got to you got to train up and, you know, get her to be what you need her to be. However, a lot of the things that's boundaries for y'all and things that's, you know, that you don't tolerate. You know, a lot of the y'all try to get with women who are like that. Why get with a woman who thinks it's okay to exploit a man?
Yeah, for sure.
Because that mentality leads to other things. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that all women are perfect, but why be with a woman who lives her life wasting her time trying to exploit somebody? Me personally, I would want to be with a woman who entertain men that she has an interest in, because that says something about her character. Because if she'll exploit this motherfucker, and if she'll do this person dirty, or if she'll take advantage of this person, she'll try to do it to you. That's not to say that you will let her, but you know what I'm saying? How you do one thing is how you do everything. And so y'all got to start, instead of trying to preach to these women and change them and shit like that, just start looking at the character and take notes. I've always done that. Okay, I'm gonna look at your character and take notes. Now I do have boundaries, but I was always taught you don't let you don't let a woman, especially when you get to know her, you don't let a woman, like, you don't let her know stuff like that. Don't argue with her about stuff like that, because a woman will play a role in order to get you. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at her and you see, okay, she doing something, she living in a way, like, why is she doing that? That's fucked up. That's foul. That's her character. And so for you to try to get her to see anything different is crazy. Now, again, I'm not saying that women are perfect, but when you see something flaw in the character, like being exploitive, that should ding off in your head, and you should keep her where she at, basically. You wasting your time trying to convince her to be anything different. And y'all got to start moving like that. Fuck with women who are in alignment to you already. Like, whatever your boundaries are. I don't like a woman who got male friends. It's just for me. I don't like women who post provocatively. I'm not doing no sex workers. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And so any woman who's doing any of those things, when I meet her, that's who she is. And that's who I see her for. And I'm not expecting her to change later. So I'm gonna deal with her based on that.
Real shit.
That's the smart way. Go ahead.
That is smart. That is smart. Some of these women, been doing things for so long, going to the club, getting free drinks off niggas. Like, they've been doing things and created these habits for so many years that's they train of thought. Like, let me, shit, they buying. Why not take? And I told her, like, yo, like, I ain't trying to give it too much game, but I said, yo, at the end of the day, that's kind of corny. I ain't gonna lie. That's corny. You know, the nigga like you and shit, or really want to hopefully one day do something with you, possibly. And you putting yourself in danger. You looking at the small shit, not knowing this nigga can kidnap you and kill your stupid ass, but you ain't peeping the game like that. But anyway, my last thing before I go, man, what's your thoughts on what's your thoughts on that whole, you can't how to say this shit? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You feel like it's compatible if the guy got enough game and that's what he want to do and upgrade it, or you feel like, you know what, some hoes are too far gone, that, like you said, leave them hoes where they at, leave them on that level, and just deal with them how you want to deal with them, and cut them off as you get through doing your thing with them. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Nah, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. If a woman wants to be a hoe, you can buy the biggest house on the block. What that's gonna do? You can't stop nobody from doing what she wants to do. Now, can you stick with a hoe until she's ready to become a housewife? Yeah, but who wants to do that? Who wants to deal with that pain and drama and trauma and all that? Now, you can stick with a woman until she decide to change her on her own, but you can't force that. So you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That's a cliche saying, and it's a cliche saying for a reason. You can't do it. It's not happening. You feel me?
That's real shit, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, Jordan, man. For real, keep doing your thing, man.
All right, for sure, bro. You be easy.
All right, like,
for sure. I said, did you hear about Fulio? Yeah, it happened. It happened in the city. Yeah, that happened not too.
+1 717.
It happened. It happened in the city. I heard about that. Call the name, agent. Where you calling from? Y'all be fucking up my flow. But yeah, I heard about Fulio. That happened not close to me, but caller, name, age, and where you calling from. But Florida people are different. We definitely different, bro. We definitely different. I give you that. Dre, you from the 813? I am most certainly from the city, for sure. I am. King Dre, the most down-to-earth dude when it comes to advice. I don't know what I'd do without his content either. He's genuine in his advice. You can tell. I am very genuine. I appreciate you, my brother. I treat you. I appreciate it. I wish I had mods on Instagram. I don't know how to. I don't know how to handle the Instagram chats. They need to do something with that because some of you motherfuckers on here, man, on my Instagram will get blocked for sure. Some of y'all on my Instagram will get blocked for sure. But yeah, y'all call in 813-444-9739. Call in 813-444-9739. Hold up. Wait. I feel like a lot of men don't know the difference between a woman and a hoe. Kosa Chelsea on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie, as a coach who's been coaching for 7 men and I've interacted with thousands of men at this point, I can co-sign that. A lot of them don't. That's why I do what I do, though. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm here to teach them the difference.
+1 412 500 297.
Caller, what's your name, agent? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name, agent? Where you calling from? Bruh. I always appreciate game getting thrown to me. Somebody said
+1 412.
Caller, what's your name, agent? Where you calling from?
Yo.
+1
What's your name?
412.
Turn the show down. When you call in, guys, when you call in, turn the show down. What's your name, agent? Where you calling from?
I'm Paul. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm 38.
For sure. Talk to me.
I had a quick question. Have you ever had someone, especially a woman, swear to God on their own life, on their kid's life, on their dead relative's life, and it all be a lie?
Nah, I don't think so. I ain't never really even questioned nobody like that, bro.
I mean, not specifically swear to God, but like just whatever they might use as their
you trying to figure out
when they really try to.
You trying to figure out why she lying about cheating, and you know she cheating and she's lying about it.
Yeah, basically overall, but just like how far they'll go to like prove that they're not lying, but it ends up being a lie.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't been cheated on since I was like 20. I'm not saying I haven't been. At least I don't know. So I ain't. You know. But even back then, I wasn't finna be questioning no. Especially if I know you doing something, I'm not finna question you and try to make you tell me the truth. Because at this point, I don't give a fuck if you tell me if come clean or not. You did what you did. It's a wrap. I ain't got time to be. I swear to God on my life and all this old shit for what? If you know if you got the evidence that motherfucker cheating, what is you even asking them or even talking to them for? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. You know, I mean, for me and my homies, it's like something to laugh about because it's like, damn, somebody goes that far.
Yeah,
and it's fucking lying still.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I haven't had women lie to me, but I'm not gonna question a woman to the point where her back's in the corner, and because if I don't believe her anyway, let's say if I have to, this is how I am. If I don't trust her to the point to where I have to question her that hard to where she got to resort to swearing on her dead granddaddy and shit, why am I even talking to her? If I know that you did something, if I know that you did something, again, I'm not saying that woman ain't never lied to me, but if I know that you did something and I ask you about it and you lie, all right, cool, whatever. Not cool, whatever. I'm gonna be mad and upset, but I'm not finna keep questioning you about it. We done. You know?
Yeah. So basically, you don't think you could change a hoe into a housewife?
Why y'all keep asking me that, bro?
I didn't hear the other part, bro. I just got on here.
You know better than that. I feel like you trolling me, bro.
Nah, I swear to God, I ain't doing that. This is the first time I called. My homie had me call, and I didn't think I was gonna get on. But nah, I ain't trolling you, bro.
Do you think you could turn a hoe into a housewife?
I do, actually. I think I actually did that with my girl.
Okay, good. Well, good luck on
For
that.
real.
All right, you have a good night,
All right,
though.
bro. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, yeah, y'all call it 813-444-9739. Let's see. Somebody said something that I wanted to see. Should a man go 50-50 with his partner? That's a good topic. That's a good topic. Should a man go 50-50 with his partner? Do y'all want me to break that down? Press 1 if y'all want me to break that down, or y'all want me to take some more calls. 2 for take some more calls, 1 for break that down. The number is 813-444-9739. Do y'all want me to break that down or take some more calls? Press 1 if you want me to break that down.
+1 339.
All right. They want me to break that down, caller. I know you was just calling. Call back in about 5 minutes. Call back in about 5 minutes. Let me break that down. So I think a man should do whatever he wants to do. It doesn't make you less of a man if you and your partner are sharing bills. It doesn't make you less of a man. And it doesn't make you more of a man if you paying all the bills. You understand? A man is somebody that's handling his responsibilities and taking care of himself and providing value to society. It has nothing to do with taking care of no fucking woman or treating no woman no type of way. So stop letting women and the internet try to tell you that a man has anything to do with a fucking woman. So let's get that straight. Now, if you want to go 50-50, find you a woman who wants to go 50-50 with you. Stop trying to find these sprinkle holes, or stop trying to find women who are more traditional and trying to convince them that they should go 50-50 with you, because they shouldn't. Find women who want to work and contribute and pay the bills and stuff like that. Now, you also have to understand what that comes with. So a lot of y'all don't know what things come with. Paying all of the bills has its cons. It has its pros and it has its cons. Going 50-50 has its pros and it has its cons. Now, if you're going 50-50, the load is lighter as far as bills go. But you do have to understand that, number 1, your girl probably gonna have a work husband. That's number 1. Number 2, her boss is daddy, not you. That's number 2. That's not to say a woman can't treat you good and shit, but your woman's best self is going to her boss and her company. Her best self. They are getting the best of your woman. That's number 2. Number 3, you have to, if you guys live together, a lot of y'all want to be treated as if you taking care of everything and you're not. So a lot of y'all want a woman to work 8 to 10 hours a fucking day and then come home and cook and clean and all of that. No, if both of y'all working, both of y'all need to share in household responsibilities. I'm saying that, well, y'all should do whatever floats your boat, but that's just the most balanced way. If I work all day and you work all day, we should share in responsibilities and we should make sure that we keeping our shit clean, or we can both put aside some money and we can pay for a cleaning service or meal prep or whatever the case may be. But to expect a woman to work all day and then come home, especially if y'all got kids, and then cook and take care of kids and all that shit, that's crazy. That's just crazy. A person don't even have the energy. I know some of y'all niggas work carpentry and doing all these tough jobs. You don't want to come home and clean up and take care of kids and then suck somebody's dick or eat somebody's pussy or whatever. You want to go home, drink your beer, and play the game. So it's a team effort. It's a team effort either way. But when you're doing 50-50, a lot of y'all think that you can put up half of the money, but then be the boss. If you put up half of the money, you ain't the fucking boss. It's just not, and women are not going to respect you like that. Now, again, that's not to say that you should allow disrespect from a woman, and that's not to say that a woman shouldn't be submissive to you and follow your lead because y'all going 50-50. I don't believe that that's a precursor, or I don't believe that just because you going 50-50 that a woman shouldn't follow your lead and all that shit. And let me tell a lot of y'all goofy American women something. A lot of y'all lately, and somebody remind me, because I'm going to forget, somebody remind me to talk about the pros and the cons of paying all the bills. Somebody remind me that. But a lot of y'all goofy women, a lot of goofy women think that guys are wrong for somehow wanting their women to contribute. And they say, oh, it's not traditional, all the women in these parts of the world, da, da, da. I would say the only part of the world where women don't work is maybe some places in the Middle East. You know, to where a lot of these rich, and I'm saying rich, but a lot of some of these cultures in certain places, women don't work and women don't do anything. But these dudes beat ass in the whole nine. Like, these women is on lock for sure. But in most places that you go, in most societies, women work. They may not work corporate jobs, but they do some of the lifting. It's not the man just working all day. So this thing, and you hear it a lot with a lot of black women and shit too. White women be on this goofy shit too. So I'm not singling out black women, but a lot of black women be saying this shit. Where it's like, oh, a man is, somehow less of a man because the woman, he may want a woman that works or contributes financially. And they like to point to other cultures as if men all over the planet are basically have women in comfortable positions in the home, just being housewives looking cute. It don't work like that in most parts of the world. Again, there's a very small portion of Arab countries or Muslim societies, and I say very small portion, like the minority, where women don't do anything, but those women is on lock. Them bitches can barely even look somebody else in the face. They be giving them the beats over there. But if you go and you go buy Chinese food, right? This just for the women who think that there's something wrong with men who say, well, I want my woman to contribute too. If you go and buy Chinese food, right? Go to any Chinese place in America, Chinese food place in America. Guess what the woman is in there doing? Taking your motherfucking order. That woman ain't sitting at home doing her nails, talking shit on Instagram, that little Chinese lady. She ain't sitting at home doing her fucking nails, talking shit, being a spoiled brat. No, she's contributing to her family by sitting in that hot ass Chinese restaurant and serving your goofy ass, or sitting back there frying chicken in our old ass grease that they've been using for the last 3 months. Go to a Mexican store, a Mexican restaurant, the same thing. Go to a Spanish store or Arab store. Go to a 7-Eleven. The woman is back there in the back counting the money, helping the husband, helping the man contribute. You understand what I'm saying? And this is how it is in most places. Women contribute. For sure. Even a housewife should contribute, because a lot of women, they just want to just sit back and do nothing. Even a housewife contributes greatly, and doing housework and taking that shit, it's not a hard job, but it takes a lot. It's a job to look after kids, look after homework, remember school activities, and get clothes and keep the house organized, cook, do homework, feed kids, clean. That's a job. So you're going to have to contribute. But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting your woman to contribute financially. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Now, I'm not saying that. Sit on the couch while I maid cleans. Or both of y'all could just get a maid. Y'all could both pay for a maid. But are all women called bees over the earth? Even by yes, they all have their derogatory. Listen, man, American women, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got it good. Go to India. Go to India or some place like that. Yeah, every nation or they have a derogatory name for men. They have a derogatory name for women. They have a derogatory name for foreigners. They have a derogatory name for black people and Spanish people. Yes, they call women the B word everywhere. Fuck y'all think? Y'all think y'all got it so bad here, bro? Y'all, that's how I know y'all. A lot of y'all ain't never don't know shit. Y'all just be listening to Instagram, bro. A lot of y'all women, a lot of these women be just listening to Instagram, listening to goofy bitches talk on Instagram. Yes, a lot of these places they treat women poorly, bro. Very poor. Look at how they treat women in India. And this is a country with a billion people. In India, look at the way that they treat women. Women don't even count. They like women damn near don't even have rights in India. Women don't even count. They look at women in like India, they look at them as a burden. Like that's how society view women. Like it costs too much to keep up with a woman. Like they have a disdain for women and they treat them like that. That's facts. Y'all think y'all just all these other places just, we just get on the floor and roll out the red carpet for women and sent for women. No, you better be glad you here, because in other places a man could put his foot up your ass and know nothing happened to him. For sure. In most of these places, a man could put his whole foot in your ass and know nothing happened to him. Most of these places where y'all think men just treat these women so good and shit like that, these niggas be beating ass. I had a dude that I coached. This dude was from Saudi Arabia, one of these Saudi Arabia. Saudi was a Saudi guy. And he was talking about like I'm like, he stopped working with me, but I'm like, bro, that ain't how you do it. But that's normal. Did they put the beats on them over there? Like these different coaches, man, they be beating these women asses, bro. For sure. I'm not saying it ain't no domestic violence here, but at least a nigga go to jail over here. And older coaches, that shit is. And if you're a guy who's dated a lot of women and dated a lot of women from other coaches, you'll know that. A lot of these chicks be having baggage like a motherfucker. A lot of these chicks that y'all niggas just think it's just like, oh, these type of women have no baggage, and Indian women have no baggage, and Asian women and Latino women, they don't have baggage like black. Man, these bitches be crazy. The type of shit that they be seeing in their homes. That's facts. And, I'm just saying, because they make it seem like Americans and black people in America is just the most dysfunctional shit ever. And everybody else just treat each other like kings and queens. That's bullshit. If you know anything, if you've been anywhere, if you've been around and talked to people outside of your fucking circle and talked to people and interacted with people and dealt with people on a business level or romantic level outside of the people that you fucking went to high school with, you'll know that. You see what I'm saying? But let me give y'all the pros and the cons of paying all the bills. Now, paying all the bills is a lot more pressure. That's a fact. They don't put up with shit from women, and it's only in the West. Men can't. Well, men are, yeah. Yeah, these other women here, y'all think y'all got it bad because a nigga say, oh, let's just split the bills. Go to a Chinese, that fucking little Chinese lady in there, been in that bitch all day. The kids running around and all type of shit. Go to some of these businesses. The women be working. Women work. When you go get your nails done, them Chinese women who don't speak English are working. When you go to 7-Eleven, them fucking Indian women who could barely speak English are working. They not sitting at home while a man is paying all the bills. That's trick hoe shit. Y'all getting game from whores who expect tricks and wonder why you don't respect your man. But paying all the bills it's a lot of pressure when you're responsible. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot more pressure. You got to be a lot more careful in the things that you do. And it's just a bigger burden. It's a much bigger burden. And then women, just like your woman go to work and can have a work husband, her not going to work don't mean she can't be on bullshit, because women that sit home and got a lot of time on their hands, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of the times women that really don't work, they sit at home, they're a lot more needy emotionally. Women who work all day don't got the time and the energy to be needy. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like paying all the bills is just a magic kingdom, and it's just everything is perfect and all that shit. Yeah, you probably get more benefits. That's if you him and you can command that, but you can command that if you paying half the bills. But it's just, you got to pick your poison. Both have pros and cons. But I don't think that, you're not less of a man because you desire your partner to contribute financially. You're not. Every other culture do it. Despite what these dumbass chicks on TikTok is telling other women. Every other culture do it, besides, a small percentage of Muslim societies. Everybody work, bro. Everybody works. I've paid all the bills in a few relationships, and these new girls act like pulling teeth to make a consistent meal. You need to get rid of her. Don't get with a woman who don't like cooking for you. If I'm paying all the bills, I'm not begging for no meals, bro. I'm not begging for no meals. I'm not none of that. That ain't even happening. I shouldn't have to worry about cooking, cleaning, no nothing. I clean up after myself, but cleaning up ain't my responsibility. We're going to open the lines back up. 813-444-9739. Make it a good one. Make these last few a good one. 813-444-9739. But yeah, don't let these goofy ass women trick you into believing that you feeling bad because you think all these other men of all these other places don't have problems, ain't alcoholics, don't beat ass, don't cheat, don't have babies all over the place. Man, America is the greatest place in the country, bro. I mean, in the world, for sure. They get away with women here get away with a lot more than most other places on the planet.
+1 347 97.
Caller, what's your name, agent? Where you calling from?
My name is Amar. I'm from New York, and I'm 32.
For sure. What's up with you? Talk to me.
I'm chilling, man. Yo, I got a question, and I got something to say about when these dudes asking if you could turn a hoe to a housewife.
Don't worry about
it.
it.
That is so crazy.
He was trolling, bro. Don't even entertain that. That last dude was trolling.
But he ended the call saying that his girl, he did it with his girl. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, he was
But
trolling.
anyway,
the first guy was genuine, but that last guy, that nigga was trolling. That's why I didn't even feed into it.
Right.
Because the thing is, bro, if I like entertain that and make it funny and ha, it's just going to encourage other people to do it. And I don't want this to be that type of show.
Oh my God.
So.
Copy, because that shit turns my stomach full. But yeah. I got a question. So my boy, you feel me? He wasn't really dealing with chicks back then. You feel what I'm saying? So now he got a little paper. So now he outside a little more. He got a little honeys on his body.
Right.
I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, slow down, stop fucking these chicks raw. But he having a lot of fun, and I get you. I done did that before, so I know, like, you having a great time. But I don't know how to give him like some information without coming off like I'm a hater or some shit. Cause I feel like he think that I'm hating. It's like, nigga, I done been there plenty of times, but I'm not trying to hate on you. I just want you to be careful. You at a point now where you gonna get caught up, bro.
Right.
And you ain't been outside enough to even know a lot of shit. So I'm trying to give him a little bit of game, but I guess he think that I know everything, and it's like I don't know everything. But nigga, this is my field. I've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to look out for him. I don't know how to come off as like not haterish.
You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, bro. If you want to crash and burn,
That's
you can
a fact.
warn him. Hey, it's some niggas around that corner. If he don't listen to you, what more can you do, bro? You gonna stress yourself out because he want to run around the corner and get his head bust open? You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead.
Yeah, it's because this is my best friend, so I'm like, nigga, please, we having a great time. Nigga, it's lit. You getting money? I'm getting money now. So let's not go out and crash out and make a baby with a whore. Like he falling in love with the pussy and all that shit. Like,
You gotta let
chill
him.
out.
You gotta let him. You did it before.
You're right. I said that too.
And somebody probably told you.
Somebody
probably told you, man. You probably like, man, I'm not gonna hear that shit. So let him. I mean, he
Man,
probably too
all
late
that
in the game.
bullshit,
It's too old. You know, he probably a little too old to be making those mistakes. But at the end of the day, you can't tell it. You gotta let him do. You gotta let him do what he want to do. You know, because
you got
vices. Let's turn it on you, and so I could get you to see what's one of your vices. Yep. You ain't Jesus Christ. What's one of your vices? You love women.
I love women.
Okay, so now if I sat here and told you every day, hey, bro, you should focus on your business, bro. Don't be fucking with them hoes. The first couple of times it's like, okay, cool. But every time we come around you, I say that to you. You're going to be like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, my nigga. God damn, right? I heard you the first time. I heard you the first time you said it. God damn, let me get to that myself. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
So don't be the annoying homie, bro. You sound like you the annoying homie.
I had to fall back too. And I said, yo, I've been saying, I said, like, yo, let me chill, man. I'm saying too much. And I was just, after a while, I was like, I gotta do your thing, bro. But, you know, don't say you ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. I did that, though. I did fall back. But it's like, damn, maybe I can say the nigga, but I was like, fuck it. Some people just gotta learn the hardest way possible.
People can only say themselves, bro.
You're right, man. Man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you, what you're doing for the brothers, man. Keep doing your thing, Dre.
For sure. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my brother. You
have
a good night.
You too.
Yes, sir. The number is 813-444-9739. So whoever is good at one thing helps the other, and likewise. My bad, type it too fast. Yeah. A lot of these overseas women creep on the low. I was in the military and ran many capers over there. It's all the same. I'm trying to tell them 3 levels of game. I'm trying to tell them. And for the dudes that think those women over there just peaches and cream, just like how the women think that those dudes are just so fucking cape forming all that shit, y'all got it twisted. Y'all have it twisted. But I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, so y'all get y'all calls in 813-444-9739. But yeah. So somebody said, oh, the pros of paying all the bills. You don't gotta do nothing else. Shit. I mean, if you got the woman that's on y'all team, if everything is going how I need to go, you don't gotta do nothing else. Like I don't really have to do nothing, bro. I can just work and just, you know, my lady handle all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I get a certain level of respect, you know, for taking care of people, you know, for taking care of people and looking after people. I get a certain level of respect, and that comes with a certain level of treatment. But again, it's a lot of responsibility, you know, but I'm a leader. I'm about that. If you with a homie at a bar and he ditches you for an ex-girlfriend of my brother and I leave him hanging at the bar, who's in the wrong? What? Who ditched who? I don't know. That sounds kind of crazy. You said he ditches you for an ex-girl. Did he leave the bar with the ex-girl? But then you said you leave him hanging in the bar. So he went and talked to your brother's ex-girl. What made you realize the things in your woman? What did you do? What do you mean? You gotta on TikTok, you gotta be more specific. I don't understand what you're asking me when you say what made me realize the things in your woman. What did you do? I don't understand what you're saying. You gotta be more I guess be more specific, but I'm not understanding what you're saying and what you mean. It's naive to think women overseas are just submissive with no other personality defects. Yeah, that's crazy. They be having all type of trauma and bullshit that they grow up with, poor and poverty and bullshit dudes. What products would you sell where you personally aren't visible? Or like an Amazon storefront or something. Me personally, I don't like product-based businesses. I don't like product-based businesses, bro. Maybe I haven't created a product that I love, like a physical product that I love. The stuff that I create, I love. But I mean, like a physical, I don't know. And I don't really like the drop shipping shit because I don't have control over that. I don't know. I like to do things that I love doing. That makes up because I'm not the most, I'm pretty fairly disciplined, but I'm not disciplined enough to do something that I don't like doing for the sake of making money. That takes an extreme level of discipline. And I just don't have that level of discipline. What made you realize the things in your woman that made you channel in on her? What did you do? When you say, what did I do? What do you mean? But I just talking to her and getting to know her, just seeing little things about her, just seeing the way that she dealt with other people, seeing the way that she moved, seeing how she reacted to me with certain things, seeing how she reacted in her life with, just paying attention to her. I started to, see who she was as a person. Just paying attention and not thinking with my dick, basically. When is the book going to be released? Would love to have your autograph as well. Are you saying that if you are providing financially, you won't help in house chores or other activities? Yeah, I'll help, but I don't need that. I help if I want to help or if I want something done or something like that. Or even if she was like, hey, can you help me out? I would, but that's not my responsibility because I'm handling my responsibility. But for the most part, no, I'm not. No, I have to work 22 hours a fucking day. I'm fucking working all day and dealing with y'all and sitting up here doing this and coming up with content, coaching dudes, and then I gotta no, bro. I will help if I'm providing financially, but I'm not going to, that's not my responsibility. But I'm all for helping and but I would rather, to be honest, my woman don't even like me doing shit like that. She want me to, she think I should focus my time and my energy doing what I do so I can make more money and be great at what I'm doing. She be getting offended when I be cleaning up and shit. Sometimes I be wanting shit done a certain type of way, or maybe I made fucking, she ain't did something fast enough, so I just go do it. And instead of, because I'm not the type of person to be like, why you ain't did this? Why you ain't, I ain't, so if it's something that need to be done, I just go do it. Or if it's something that I want done, not necessarily need to be done, but if it's something that I want done, or she fucking get offended, like, you ain't got nothing you can be doing. Like, go do your shit. Go focus on your shit. I got what I'm doing. So, but that works with me and her. That's what makes us compatible, because I don't like doing that shit and she like doing it. So that's called compatibility. I don't like doing that shit, especially if I'm working all day. Now, when I'm by myself and shit, I handle my business, and if I ain't doing that, I had cleaning maids and all type of shit. But that's what makes us compatible, because she loves doing it and she don't want me to do it, and I don't want to do it. That's a match made in heaven, ain't it? You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's how you when you're in a relationship, it makes it effortless. And I appreciate that about her. I know that she would rather me see, this the thing, right? So I'm smart enough in my vetting process to see a person's character. A lot of women, they think that you have it easier by working. And so they want to take away from you well, you can help out around the house. They just want to pull away from you. You see what I'm saying? Any little bit, anytime that you relaxing or something, they want you to get up and then pull away from you and to help them when they supposed to be doing that. You know, but I saw something different in her. I was, you know, she wasn't like that. She would rather me be relaxing when I get done so I could relax, so I could be more efficient and effective at what I do, and it help everybody when I'm at my optimal levels. But I saw that in her character. Now, if she was one of them ones that was like, oh, like the woman asked me on Facebook, and this is no disrespect. A lot of older women would watch me on Facebook. I don't know, you know, Facebook, that's the boomers and the Generation X and the millennials on Facebook. But she was like, oh, you saying if you provide and you won't help out with the household chores and all that? You know? A lot of that be a woman be like, oh, why you won't help? You can still help around the house and all that shit. Why he got to? Like, you shouldn't even want him when your man get done working. You should want your man to be fucking either self-improving, taking his time to self-improve to help you further, or relaxing so he can be, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't want to pull your man away from stress to take off some slack and help you with what you're supposed to be fucking doing. You're supposed to be doing that shit. But see, a lot of y'all not good teammates, bro. And that my thing is, I need a person that's gonna be a good teammate. And for me, that's a good team to where she don't like me doing it and I don't like doing it. And I would rather do this and she would rather do that. That's good teamwork. How do you gain respect from a woman, specifically when a woman is very vocal? The way you ask questions is confusing. Gain respect from a woman, what do you mean? How do I get a woman to respect me, or how do I grow to respect a woman? You got to ask that a little bit differently. And elaborate when you say very vocal. Women want it all. They don't want to be responsible adults for themselves. They don't want to do nothing else. I'm either going to pay all of the bills or I'm helping in the house. Ain't no middle ground, with the exception of she's 6, needs to be done right. Yeah, that's for sure, bro. That's for sure. You know, but I don't mind help. I don't mind helping my woman if she's tired or whatever the case may be. I don't mind helping, but that's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility. Just like I'm sure, you know, she wouldn't mind if I fucking fell on hard times and like, you know, can you carry, you know, care it for a couple months or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind, but I don't think she signed up for that. I personally don't believe that she signed up for that. I know she didn't sign up for that. That's not to say that she won't be cool or whatever, but I don't think she signed up for that. And so I'm not going to expect that of her. Now, I do, you know, I expect her to, you know, if I fall, to be there for me. I expect that. But I don't expect her to carry me for the rest of, you know, the rest of our days and shit. So I didn't sign up to be doing housework, but I did. I didn't sign up to be doing that. I didn't sign up to be working all day, right? Working all day and working. I work from sun up to sundown. I enjoy what I do, so it's not as stressful, but I didn't sign up to work all day and then be a housemaid, a housewife. I didn't sign up for that. My ex used to cook on demand, mop, sex on demand, even cut grass, and in return, she kept all of her money besides buying groceries. How do we call in? The number is 813-444-9739. 813-444-9738. Yeah, the number right on the bottom, bro. Y'all just be fucking walking into the room. Don't be paying attention. Don't be looking. This right on the fucking screen, bro. That bitch literally right on the screen, bro. I want y'all to do better. I want y'all to do better at paying attention. I want y'all to do better at paying attention. I want y'all to do better at you know, using your beautiful brains that, you know, you are blessed with. You know, I want that for y'all. And make sure y'all following. Everybody follow on all social media platforms at KING DREISM.
+1.
Hold up, let me get this right. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Georgica.
Your
So
name is what?
I don't know. I've seen some comments
Slow down.
about what I
Wait,
asked.
slow down.
I'm not saying.
Slow down. Wait, your name is where?
Okay.
Your name is what?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm Georgica. I'm from Jacksonville.
Georgica from Jacksonville. How old are you?
I am 38 years old.
38 years old. You lying. But anyway, what
Oh.
where you calling? I mean, what's going on? Talk to me.
Oh, I just wanted to clarify a comment. Well, a question that I asked you,
Okay.
and the way you answered. I am all, that the way you describe the relationship, it's all great. It seems like it's working perfectly. But I feel like sometimes women are left with the most burden. Like nowadays, it's so hard financially. Most households, both men and women have to put something on the table.
Right.
And when a man is saying, "Oh, I've worked all day and it's not my responsibility to do house chores," where does it leave the woman, who has mostly worked all day as well, and
well, yeah,
that's
what I said. That's what I said earlier. If both people are working, if both parties are working, then both should share equally in the household responsibilities, or both can chip in to pay for a maid. I wouldn't expect my woman to be working all fucking day, paying the bills and looking after me, and then got to fucking clean up. That's crazy to even expect that. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I'm working all day and my woman is home all day, and I'm working and I'm paying the bills and I'm putting the food on the table and I'm this and this and that, and I'm carrying the majority of the load, I don't want to do that and then clean up at the same time.
Okay, that's fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. Bye.
All right. She called up here to get some straightening. She's like, "What you mean? Y'all don't like that?" I seen a thing. I may respond to it. I wanted to respond to it. Maybe if I see it again, I may have saved it. But it was this guy basically saying, the woman was kind of going off saying, like, I fucking work all day. I'm tired. I come home and then y'all gotta fucking, take care of you in the home and shit. And the dude was like, "Yeah, so what?" I don't agree with that at all, bro. That's unrealistic. That's crazy. Well, yeah, she called up here to get straightening for the working women. She like, "Nah, bro. Fuck you mean you don't want to clean up and I gotta work all day?" I get it. I feel that. I think if you going 50-50 with your girl, if y'all going 50-50 or with your girl or your wife, then you got to share in the responsibilities in the home. If she's working 10 hours a day and you working 10 hours a day, you can't come home and kick your feet up like you just some motherfucking king and you paying the cost to be the boss because you're not, So I wholeheartedly believe in that. But I'm gonna tell you what time it is. What time is it? I do one more. Call in. I do one more. 813-444-9739. I'll do one more. Shout out to the gang, though. Shout out to everybody that's calling in. Shout out to everybody that's listening. I appreciate you guys. This is this is a Save a Bro show. That's what I do. I say the bros. Who did you learn traffic and growing your brand from? I've been studying Russell Brunson. So as far as like traffic, I pretty much, I learned that on my own. Most of it on my own. As far as, do you mean like organic traffic and creating content? Because if you mean that, I pretty much learned that on my own. As far as like growing the brand, I learned a lot from MLD. Shout out to MLD. Learned a lot from MLD. I learned a lot from Gary V. I learned a lot from more so Gary V. And Gary V is my style. So more so like I don't do a lot of promoting. So I do, Gary V got a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And it's basically like value-based business. So I provide a lot of value for free videos every day, free live streams, free podcasts, free this, free game, you know, and then I, you know, ask for something, you know, I ask for something on the back end. What's your name? Carl, I'll get with you. I'll finish answering that in a second, CMJ. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name Mary. I'm calling from Tampa.
Shout out to you. Where you right around the corner, bro?
Well, I'm in Oregon right now. You know, I'm a welder, so.
Oh, that's what's up.
But I do live in Tampa.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Talk to me though.
Yeah. I just want to say, man, you know, keep up the good work. I like what I'm hearing, and you teaching these younger dudes. I'm 42.
For sure.
So you teaching these young dudes, you know, the way it should be.
For sure.
When I was younger, I used to be extremely nice. Because I had a dad in my life, right? He used to how to, you know, treat a woman with respect. My dad a pastor, right? My mom was a pastor too.
Right.
And over the long run, it got me nowhere. But I also had to learn it was my choice of the women that I picked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've learned. Now this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at right now. My daughter just graduated. So this is where I'm at. If I'm gonna pay all the bills, because you hear all online, especially in Tampa. You know, you from Tampa like I am.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pay all the bills, if I'm gonna pay all the bills, majority of everything is going to go my way.
Right.
That's the way I look at it, within reason. Now I don't expect her to, you know, to be treated like a slave.
Right.
But you know, I'm like my grandfather. My grandfather, you know, I'm old school. You know, my grandfather just tell me, son, if I can't be the head, I ain't gonna be the tail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I work very, very hard to be in this position. I live in Apollo Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So I work very hard to be in this position.
Right.
You know, and I'm not just gonna let a woman come up in here saying she gonna get a free ride and I don't get nothing. When I say free, I'm not saying monetarily. Cause like I said, my ex-girlfriend, you know, we was together for 8 years. She made like $90,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to tap on her shoulder at 3 o'clock in the morning, hey man, I'm hungry. All right, man, I give you something to eat. But she ain't pay no bills.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you, man, just keep up the good work, you know. And I didn't know you were from Tampa. I just see on Facebook, you know, your subscriptions, you know, your ads.
Yeah.
But now I know that what you've been saying. Now I'm gonna be tuning in, you know, when I get a chance to.
Yeah, for sure. I'm in Apollo Beach too, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you know
sure.
Where you know the Hunger House is at when you go around the curve by Flamingo Drive, by the Publix and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Publix there he calls Big Ben.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Publix he called over there. Now you go around the curve a little bit. You Hunger House on the right and there's a dispensary on the left. I stay right on the right in that subdivision.
For sure, that's what's up. You're gonna tell the world where you live at for sure. They don't tell the world where you live at. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, I know where you at, bro.
Yeah. So, well, you know, I ain't worrying about it, bro. You know, I'm a license holder, so I hope and pray nobody ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sweating it.
All of us. Hey, listen. One thing about Florida, everybody got it. So you go play around here. Everybody got it, even when you ain't supposed to have it. Don't play with it. You don't see road rage and shit and all that crazy shit you be seeing everywhere else. That don't really be happening here because we all got something. But
no, we all got that. That's it. So I ain't really worried about that.
For sure.
But yeah, man, keep up the good work, man. And I'm gonna start watching some of your old footage, you know, because there's a lot of films out here too. And that's also the problem with the men. I listen in, the dude talking about he think he can change a hoe to a housewife. My nigga, why you want to change a hoe to? Why you want to change her? That's so much. That's so much hard work to try to change somebody else. I tried that in my early 20s.
Right.
And that didn't work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If God can't change, don't make you a God will change. Why make you change? You know, if He gave you the choice to change. You know, like, come on, man. We gotta make sense of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta really make sense of this. And, you know, so But that's all I gotta say, man. Just keep up the good work, man.
All right, for sure, man. I appreciate you for calling, man. You have a good night, bro.
You too.
For sure. Hey, shout out to my dude Nietzsche in the building. Ugly Money Nietzsche. Shout out to my guy, Ugly Money Nietzsche. With the trigger alert, man. Listen, Nietzsche be getting them hoes to business. Shout out to my guy Nietzsche. You still in here, Nietzsche? Y'all go fuck with Ugly Money Podcast with the Trigger Alert show. Ugly Money Podcast, Trigger Alert show. Y'all go fuck with that. That shit is funny. Nietzsche be getting them hoes to business, bro. Shout out to Nietzsche. Lee, what's up? Tampa is in the building for sure. What's up, Lee? What's going on, bro? Shout out to Lee. Tampa is in the building. My girlfriend not letting me watch her OnlyFans with her partners. What should I do? I'm not gonna answer that because you trolling. You are trolling. But anyway, CMJ, yeah, so a lot of it I learned on my own. MLD. I watch a lot of Gary Vee. I was watching a lot of Gary Vee before I even started, before I even knew I wanted to do this. Update your Spotify. I did. I just dropped an episode last week. I'm dropping one tomorrow. This will be on Spotify tomorrow. So the shows that I was doing, how I was doing them before, we're not doing that no more, at least for a while. We're going to do it like this for a while. These calls, I'm going to put that up here. These shows, I'm going to put that up there. But those other shows that I was doing, we're going to do away with those for a while. But yeah, I listened to a lot of Gary Vee. I listened to a lot of that's pretty much it as far as like branding goes. I listened to a lot of Alex Hormozy, but he's not necessarily branding per se versus like he is the business side. But yeah, for Traffic, that was pretty much, I did that, that was pretty much me. And then yeah, Gary Vee, he's more so my style. Oh, Russell Brunson, yeah. So Russell Brunson is more I don't want to say sales, but Russell Brunson's clip. I bought a course from Russell Brunson too, actually. He's one of the courses that I brought. When I was talking earlier about buying courses, I bought one of Russell Brunson's courses. It was like $700 or something like that, $800. I bought a course from Russell Brunson. Made my money back times 100, probably 2 times more than that, by the way. But yeah, with Russell Brunson, for me, he's very, very long-winded. So he's very hard to, like, his information is very good, but he talked too much for me. So like his like content on social media, I don't really fuck with it, but I fuck with him. I done had ClickFunnels before. I don't use ClickFunnels no more. I use something different other than ClickFunnels now, but yeah, I fuck with Russell Brunson. Yeah, I fuck with, if you want to learn like webinars and shit, he's it for that. That's how I learned webinars from. Like running webinars, I learned that from Russell Brunson. When Gary Vee first came out, he was dropping content like crazy. My friend worked with him and he was dropping content every day. What about Ty Lopez? Now, that's pretty much it as far as that. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But I'm going to take one more. If you guys call in, I'm going to take one more. 813-444-9739. How do you distinguish a woman's needs from the things that will just make her happy in the moment? I don't think about shit like that. Like, what does she need and what does she need in the moment and what will make her happy in the moment? I don't really approach the game like that, to be honest. A need is a necessity. Like, what does she need to survive? Like, what can't she function?
+1 831
what can she function with? What can't she function with? What, and the things that make her happy in the moment, that's just pay attention, bro. Just pay attention. Hold on. Call it 831-682. Oh, I'm about to say your damn number. My bad, bro. I'm about to repeat your number, bro. My bad.
Cool, bro.
Hey, what's your name?
Nah, I was waiting for him. I was waiting for a minute to hop in, man. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was damn, what you doing in the background, bro?
My bad, bro. I'm at work right now, bro. But
What you washing dishes?
I was listening to the podcast right now, bro. Now I'm a chef, man. Oh, I'm aspiring to be a chef, but right now, it's prep day. Finished prepping up in the kitchen. Now I gotta wash some dishes.
Oh, okay, for sure. Shout out to you, bro. Wash them dishes, boy, getting it in at motherfucking Red Lobster, But
Nah, man.
I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, what's
cool.
talk to me.
So my name's Adrian, man. I'm 21 from California.
Okay.
Honestly, man, I've been listening to you for a while, bro. Not even gonna lie, man. And shit, I remember about last May, man, I got into a relationship with a chick, and not even a relationship, bro. Like, started dating a little bit more, started feeling myself. You know how it goes. And shit, dude, I thought I found the one. Like, it was just that simp mindset, bro. And long story short, bro, that bitch played me like a fool, bro, like a fiddle.
What she did to you, bro?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I gave her way too many chances, bro. Like, I had no respect for myself.
What chances doing what? She was talking to other guys and shit?
So, I want to say, like, so we were hanging out for a while, bro. We were never officially dating, nothing like that. And then after a while, I finally popped the question. I was like, you know what? Why don't you let me be the guy that makes you happy? So I asked him out, like officially. You know how it is with the youngins, man. We gotta officially ask him out.
Hey, can you do us a favor, bro? Them dishes is tearing us up, bro. I can hear the pots in the background, bro.
My bad.
It sounds like it's gonna be a good one, but if you can kind of like chill out or step outside for a second, it ain't gonna take too long.
I got you, man. I got you.
My man in there washing the hell out them dishes.
Hell yeah, man! I'm trying to get out of here, bro.
I feel you. But so the chick was playing you. You caught her cheating and all this old shit, right? That's where you was at.
Yeah, man. So basically, I found out the whole time we was talking, like, I'm all, on your early episode, you said never speak the game to the fucking female because they don't understand our language.
Right.
And I just started learning your shit, and I was like, man, like, I'm gonna teach a bitch this off the start. And I told her how, like, one man in my castle, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I didn't know how to find an energy vampire, man. But she was it. She was it.
So let me go back to something, because you said something that was interesting. You said interesting. You said to her, "Let me be the man to make you happy." That's what you said.
Oh well, no, that was just like how I asked her out, bro. That wasn't nothing like fucking. Don't think too deep into that. That was just how I like.
You want me to ignore that? Should we ignore the fact that he told a woman, "Let me be the man to make you happy"? That's your mind frame. That's simp shit, bro. Why the fuck you want to make somebody? You can't make no woman happy.
No. See, that's the thing, though, man. Like, that was me last year, man. I'm telling you right now, bro. I've grown, man.
But do you wonder why she treated you like that?
Fuck yeah, because I was a bitch ass nigga, bro. That's exactly what it was.
Hey, at least you said it. I ain't gotta say it.
I let her walk on. Oh man, like don't like. I know, bro. And I the more I look back at it, the more I'm just like, damn, I was a sorry ass fool, bro. But I wasn't no chump. It's just that like I was a late bloomer, bro. Like I didn't really talk to bitches. I'm always working. I was always playing football. I was always busy.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean. Like that's why, like, I started feeling myself a little bit. Next thing you know, get tied down. But I'm telling you, man, these last 7 months, I've been single. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been getting a little cutty here and there, man. But most of the time, bro, it's literally just like I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was Icy Kingdom or something. But when you guys said, like, I don't fall in love, I fall in respect.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I heard that, man, I swear to God, that's my code. That's my mantra.
For sure. That's what's up, bro.
And honestly, bro, I just want to say thank you, man. Cause I ain't from the hood. Wherever the game comes from, bro, thank you for spreading it. Thank you.
For sure. Yeah. You keep doing your thing, bro. You got to get that simping out your heart, though. Ain't no, let me be the man to make you happy. That shouldn't even be your mind frame. Your position your position should be, are you the woman to do what I need her to do? That should be your position. You should never come in the game trying to prove something or impress no woman. You start off like that, you're gonna end up how you end it. So always remember that. You feel me?
Yeah, I will, man.
All right, man. You get back to Washington. Oh, go ahead.
I I want to say, man, like, I think now I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, see, bitches all the time are always like, oh, sassy man, this and that. Like, because dead ass man, I am the prize, bro. Like, I know I'm a high quality man. Like, bro, I'm working fucking 7 days a week. Shit, I save up to go on vacation. I go international, bro. Like, and I do it all by myself. You know, I'm not doing it for anybody. You know, I love myself, bro. And
but what's your question?
Basically, what I'm asking is like, my ego, bro. Is my ego just that high, or like that's cool?
You're a little delusional, but I mean that's needed in a sense to be successful. Like, I mean, because you in there washing dishes, bro. You're in there washing dishes, talk about I want to make a bitch happy. You're not as quality as you think you are yet. I'm not trying to diminish your value as a human being, as a man, but you ain't where you think you at, bro. Not yet. But it's okay to think highly of yourself. You know?
No, I definitely do. I think highly of myself, but I'm telling you, when I said that was about a year ago, man. I'm telling you now, like I don't be saying shit like that no more, bro. Like I be talking to chicks, and
you just said but you just said you're a high quality man, right?
Oh yeah, I am. I know that in myself.
What makes you okay? Man, what makes you a high quality man? You say because you work 70 hours a week.
I work hard, but I love myself. And to be honest, I could teach anybody anything, man. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's life or it's work. I mean, I got the way I'm.
I nigga just black. You just talking, bro. I don't hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You just talking, bro. But anyway, and just talking and just niggas just like to hear themselves talk. You in there washing dishes at IHOP. You talking about you fucking high quality, bro. Fuck out of here. Niggas just talking and just running his mouth. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm like that in real life. I don't want to hear that shit.
+1 6.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? What's your name and where you calling from? Yeah, man. I'm like that in real life. I don't sit around me fucking blabbling, just fucking niggas sitting and washing there. You can hear the pots and pans clanking and clacking. Nigga, I work 80 hours a week. If you working $80 hours a week and you only bringing home fucking $4,000, you a slave. You ain't a motherfucking high quality man. You a high quality slave, bro. Y'all got to stop being delusional. But that delusion will take you places, though. I ain't gonna lie. You stay down with the delusion and you work at it and you work towards meeting your delusion. It'll take you places, but you know. Y'all think y'all flyer than y'all is, bro. Y'all got a lot of y'all are delusional, bro. You know, you can literally hear the nigga in there slamming the dishes, like it called at work slamming the dishes. Loud, talking about you high quality and your girl was doing you wrong last year and shit, and you told her I was the man to make you happy. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I ain't trying to be mean and shit, but it's just 11 o'clock where I'm at. I want to hear that shit. Fuck off my line. Delusional would definitely take you places. His mindset of himself is good. Yeah. It'll take you places. But y'all be sitting in front of women talking that crazy shit. Y'all be sitting there talking that shit. Like, nigga, you work at IHOP. The fuck is you talking about? You get barely fucked and, you know, you be crying and shit over me. You know? But keep working at it, bro. You'll be there, bro. You'll be there, bro. Instead of working 70 hours for somebody else, work 70 hours for yourself. You'll be there faster than you know it. You know, but we'll take one more call, 813-444-9739. Man, y'all niggas be delusional. Keep him busy helped him move on, but now time for him to kick into the next gear of what's next. See, people low-key was probably borderline trolling, but even if he was trolling, that's why you washing dishes now, working 70 hours a week, because that's what you spend your time doing, bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So you know, either way, whether you was for real or you was trolling, you know, let's say if he was trolling, right? You clearly somewhere washing dishes. And when I told you to walk outside and stop, you heard the dishes stop. He was clearly washing dishes. You know how I know he was washing dishes? Because when I went to prison, you know, when you go to prison, you got a job. They make you work. You work for free in prison. all that getting paid to work and all that shit. That's why I was like, shit crazy. But my first job, my first job when I was in prison, I was in the kitchen and they put me on dishes. So I know what washing dishes sound like. I used to wash dishes for the compound when I was in prison. That's what I did. For a little bit, for not my whole bid, but for a little bit of my bid, that's what I did. Then I met my homie and got cool with my dog. He ran the kitchen, got a better spot. You know, I was working doing the produce, bringing the, you know, dealing with the Airmark people and the, you know, bringing the produce in and all that old shit. But when I first got there and I ain't know nobody, your boy was washing dishes. So I know that sound from anywhere. I know what them pots, them long ass pan where you put the cookies on. I don't know what them long pans called, but it's them long ass pans where you put cookies on and you bake on. I know what them bitches sound like. What you put toast and bread on. What them long pans called? Them bitches this long. Sheet pans. I know sheet pans when y'all tell me y'all ain't hear sheet pans in the background. Did y'all hear the sheet pans like I heard the sheet pans? Did y'all hear the sheet pans like I heard the sheet pans? I know I know that sound from anywhere, bro. So even if you was trolling, that's why you washing dishes now. That's your life. That's what your life has become. And if you ain't trolling, you're delusional. But I'm gonna take one more call, guys. 813-444-9739. It seems like I'm the only female listener here. No, you're definitely not. Yo, Dre, what percentage of your time you spend making free value content and higher end products? So my products have been made. I made my products, but most of my time, most of my time is it's this sound fucking, I don't know if I put my thing. All right. Most of my time goes into content creation. That's the bulk of my business. I don't want to say most of my time, but a lot of my time. Not much as it used to, but a lot of my time goes into content creation because that drives the traffic. And without traffic, I don't generate revenue without traffic. So it's doing stuff like this podcast, putting out videos. So a lot of time go to putting out content. Where you at, Biz, though, that need to be your main focus, because you just starting out. All of your time should go to perfecting putting out your content so you could drive revenue into what you're trying to do. You know? Imagine trolling and you watching this, like, for real, bro. Like, but y'all niggas wonder why y'all be struggling in your life, bro. Like, y'all niggas wonder why y'all struggle. Y'all wonder why you broke. You wonder why it be fun and all good and funny and he and all that shit. But y'all wonder why y'all struggling. Every troll, when he go to bed and he's sitting at lonely at night and he broke and he can't wait to get paid and his life is miserable, every troll go through that. But you wonder why. That's what you spend your time doing. And the energy you put out, you get back for sure.
+1 831 682.
The energy you put back, the energy you put out, you get back for sure. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, it's the same bro, man. Look, I ain't no loser, bro. I just look, you didn't let me clear it up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous, bro. You're my hero, bro.
All right, what's my favorite video of yours? Shut up. What's my favorite video of yours?
10 levels of disrespect.
10 levels of disrespect. What's level 2?
Yeah. I don't even remember, man.
All right, listen. No.
Honestly, I just want
man,
to
shut up. You called me. Be quiet, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Be quiet. Listen, bro. Do something better with your time. You like washing dishes for a living?
Dude, I don't wash dishes for a living. I'm a cook.
You're a
I'm a
cook.
line cook. I'm aspiring to be a chef.
You like being a line cook? You don't work at no fucking high-end restaurant. Stop lying. You like being a line cook?
Swear to God. Switch up.
You know what a line cook is like?
Woody's
It's like packing at Amazon. You ain't no chef, bro. You just put the noodles.
Bro,
You just
not
put
even
the.
like that.
All right, bro. All right, what you trying to say? What you want to say to me?
Look, all I'm saying is I ain't no loser, bro. Like I still
I
respect
didn't call you a loser.
I didn't
call you a loser.
Look,
I didn't call you a loser.
Okay, then let me stop saying all that. And let me just say what I gotta say.
Okay.
I went to culinary school for a year. I graduated. I was doing culinary school and community college. I got my degree and I got my certificate.
Okay.
I went to Mexico City. I go backpacking across Europe now. So basically, I got my own life. I stopped worrying about bitches like that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I'm in here washing dishes because that makes me a better chef.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. I babbled on so long, bro. I still love you, bro. Still gonna be listening to that game.
For sure.
I gotta get back to work.
All right, for
Just
sure.
want to clear that up, man. All right. I swear, I ain't no sucker, man. I'm a hard ass worker, bro. That's all it is.
Work hard, bro. I ain't call you a loser. I said you was delusional. That's all. You a little bit delusional, but
nah,
if you
it sounded delusional, but I swear.
No. I'm saying you are delusional. So let me ask you, what makes you high quality, bro? You delusional. It's fine, but keep the mindset and you'll be there. Because I thought I was the man when I was 22. I thought I was the man. I thought I was God's gift to earth, bro. But I worked myself into it. I'm just making it funny because you funny. And it's entertainment at the end of the day, but you delusional. You sit here talk about how high quality you is, and you telling a bitch, oh, I want to make you smile and happy, and you talking about how she just cheated on you multiple times and all that. You ain't there yet, bro. I just made a joke out of it, but you ain't there yet. So don't take that personally. I just don't want to hear you babbling and shit. And you just started like babbling, like it's like you high, and you just start talking. I don't want to hear that shit. And it sounded like you was trolling.
Like I said, bro, you made me nervous, bro. Like, cause that ass, like.
So how high quality are you? How high quality are you if you get into a real man's presence and you get nervous? That makes you high quality? Nah, you ain't there yet.
This is over the phone. This is something
so what? The fuck is you nervous for? What you worried about what other people think? Why you worried about what other people think? Man. Nobody even know your ass.
I don't really. I don't even be tripping out what other stuff. No, I don't.
I'm just giving you a hard time, but it was funny. I want you to. What I want you though, I want you to think highly of yourself, bro, and I want you to continue to think highly of yourself. But I don't want you to be so delusional that you start walking in your ego, because when you walk into your ego, it's easy to take advantage of a man who's walking in his ego. It's easy for men to take advantage of you, and it's easy for women to take advantage of you. That's why I'm telling you that, bro. That's why I said that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I just wanted to say that the reason why I think I'm a high quality man is because I'm ambitious. I got integrity.
Okay, for sure.
That's what I stand by on a day to day.
For sure. Like, I respect that, bro. I respect that for sure. I respect that. All right.
All right, man. But I for real do got to get back to these dishes, though, man.
All right, handle your business, bro.
All right, bro. Hey, Woody's Del Mesa. Search it up. It's in Carmel Valley.
What?
Woody's at Del Mesa. Search it up, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you have a good night, my brother. My man's get back to them dishes. My man called me straight. Look, bro. I don't just wash dishes, bro. I got my culinary. I fucking went to school. I went to Job Corps. I'm good, bro. I'm just wash dishes, bro. I'm somebody too. You know, I am somebody, bro. Don't get it. My man called me back to straighten me, bro. I'm somebody. Don't fucking talk to me like that. You know, I'm just watch. That's just a stepping stone. You feel me? Feel what I'm saying? You know, that's just what that don't define me. Okay, bro. You know, and I got integrity too. My bro say, man, see, that's how I wanted to, she talking about you my hero. Okay, what's my favorite video? So when he said that, I said, okay, he know. Okay, he know. He ain't all the way trolling and shit, especially when he called back like, hey, bro, you doing me dirty, bro. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know, but my man got potential though. That's my man. Hey, bro, if you listening, dog, send me a message on Instagram, bro. If you listening, send me a message on Instagram if you listening, bro. I'm gonna look out for you, bro. I'm gonna give you a free ticket to the Players Club for a little bit, bro. I like young dudes like you, bro. Young, delusional, and dumb. I used to be just like that, but look at me now, bro. I lived up to the delusion. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was 20 years old, 21 years. I used to think I used to be 20. I was in jail. I used to be in jail. You know, them old niggas, bro. Them old niggas like to place their limitations on you and shit. I used to be on jail talk about, bro, when I get out, bro, I'm finna get so much money. I'm finna be living in a high rise. I'm finna get this car. And old niggas used to be like, and when I say old, I'm talking about these niggas in their, you know, late 20s, early 30s to me. So they was old to me back then. You know, and I was 20, 21. Them was old niggas to me. But niggas be like, man, you ain't finna be, you know, you ain't finna be on that and all that. Just hating and pressing their limitations on me. But I used to be like that too, bro. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
David calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, G? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. Talk to me.
Question for you, brother, real quick. Real simple. How do I stay on my grind, bro, with my career, my business, while simultaneously, you know, also spitting game and chasing girls at the same time? Because I'm doing my thing, I'm focused, and I'm running my business. I'm doing my career, but I still want to spit game. I still want to have a rotation, but I find that every time I do it, it takes up a little bit more of my time than I'd like. Yes. So I'm almost thinking, is it worth just ditching it altogether for a year or two and just continuing to grind?
You want to be a God's honest truth, bro? That's what I did.
I know, and that's what I was thinking too, because I'm like, man, this bro wasn't, you were locked up for 2 years. You couldn't even chase bitches.
No. I ain't even talking about, bro, you talk about when I was 20 years old. I did 2 years, and I was 20 years old or some shit, 21 years old. I did a couple years in prison. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about building this business. I took 2 years away from women. I stopped dating for 2 years.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? I did that.
Yeah.
Like by choice.
Where I was asking you, yeah. And I think naturally I'm getting in that position. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So to be honest, like I say, I did it. You know, it's a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. What, do I want to take my business to the next level, or I do want to get some more pussy? You only got 24 hours in a day, and that's not to say that you can't be balanced, but because you can be balanced. And if you still want to date women, I can give you a solution to, date, and so it can make sense to you with what you're doing. Or if
that's kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Okay. All right, because I was gonna say,
I'd be gone all day, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get to a certain level, you have to make some sacrifices. That's for sure. Like, I don't think that I would even be where I'm at now in my business and content wise and brand wise had I not made that decision. So literally the first 2 years, but from what 2020 to 2022 or something, I wasn't dealing with no women.
Gotcha.
I mean, I had dealt with women my whole life, so that wasn't no thing to not fuck with them like that. But I don't want to say 2020. Let's say like mid 2020. Because I know I had came off of I did like a 60-day like monk mode type of thing in the beginning of the end of 2019 from October to fucking December, or November to December, one of those, right? And so in January, when I came off the monk mode, I wasn't really dealing with women like that. I was just focused on working and getting my shit together. I came off the monk mode. I kind of went crazy, was running through the chicks or whatever. And then the COVID shit happened and I just stopped. I was like, well, let me just take this time to work on my business. And I got stuck. I don't want to say I got stuck there, but I found so much peace in that and I was getting so much done that I took 2 years away from dating, around like mid 20 up until 2022, basically. And I didn't really deal with women like that. Here and there, I would talk to a woman here and there, but it was nothing outside of like a conversation or something like that. You see what I'm saying? And I just, I sacrificed that to build my business. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to take it to the next level, you're going to have to sacrifice. Now, if you want to still do both with you have to get out of the habit of chasing women and putting yourself in a position to where women pursue you. And that's entertaining women.
Yeah.
You have to entertain women who are what you need. You can't entertain these women who I want to go on dates and I want to do this and I want a man to take care of me and I want a provider and all that. You can't date those type of women because they expect everything and give nothing. You have to find women who are too much. Yeah, you have to find women who are of a certain caliber and quality and who like to pour into men, specifically men like you, because it'll benefit them greatly later on.
Yeah, and I don't think I don't want to, I don't want to go into too much about my personal life. I mean, I can go into what I'm doing and what I'm building, but I feel as if that where I'm at right now in my life, I'm not attracting those type of women, and so I just feel like I need to step back and I need to grind a little more because I have like a 4 or 5 rotation right now, but it's definitely not the type of women that I would prefer.
Because this is the thing, I was telling one of my clients earlier, like when you're dealing with whores, you got pussy on you. You smell like pussy. I used to say all the time, like, man, always when you in the game and I used to say this all the time, and this is one of my sayings, like, always smell like pussy. Like, when you out there in the game, and I'm saying that to say, like, when you dealing with women like that, and you got your rotation and you dealing with the whores, they leave a stench on you, not like a physical stench, but you have a certain aura about yourself. It just so happens,
100%, bro. It's easier to pick up more when you're dealing with more.
It's easy to pick up more. They can smell it on you. However, the women that you're looking for, that's unattractive to them.
100%. 100%.
So you have to
get that now. And I didn't get that before.
Yeah. So you have to make room for what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you want more quality, it's not about grinding harder. Now, you should always be grinding harder, but you grinding harder, you're just going to be making more money to fucking deal with more hoes. But if you want quality, be quality and stop entertaining low vibrational shit because you get low vibrational vibes on you and they can smell it on you. Just like when women can know you're dealing with other women, you have that aura. And so whores like that are attracted to that. If you want good quality women, not to say that they don't like men that have experience, but a good woman is not trying to be in your rotation as one of your whores, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I feel like I'm taking up too much space with those type of women, like you said, not leaving enough room for the type of woman I'm trying to attract.
Exactly.
Makes a lot of sense. One more question for you, Dre. How do I go through that gap where I'm pushing for with my business and my career without losing any of the things I built up to? So things specifically, I'd be like my ability to communicate with women, just having that charisma, that confidence. How do I not lose that during my 2-year, gap or whatever, period of time I'm going to be grinding for? How do I not lose that?
It's like riding a bike, bro. If it's in you, it's in you. If it ain't, it ain't.
Okay.
I didn't lose it. I mean, you may be rusty because the game changes, but
that's what I'm saying. Avoid the rustiness.
Yeah, you're going to be rusty. You can't take a break and not expect to be rusty, but that ain't nothing some game can't solve. You got YouTube, you got me. You can always freshen up on your shit, but if you take a break, you're going to be rusty for sure.
Yeah.
But that ain't Makes nothing to even worry about. What's more important? Not being rusty or building your business?
Yeah, absolutely. Building my business, my career, increasing everything. Yeah.
The name of the game is sacrifice. You can't have it all, my brother.
Got you, dude.
You understand?
Absolutely, man. Really appreciate your time, brother. It really helped clear up a lot for me.
For sure. All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, have a good night, G. Thank you, bro.
All right, you too.
All right, you too.
All right. Well, I think that's it for the calls. I'll take one more. She talking about pour into men. Yes, Georgica on Facebook. What's wrong with pouring into men? This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Georgica, what's wrong with pouring into men on Facebook since you here? Tell me what's wrong with pouring into men. What's wrong with pouring into men? You want me to call in again? No, I just want you to tell me what's wrong. Yeah, come on, call in. Let's hear this shit. Maybe we could get something out of this. Let's hear this shit. Call in again. Pour into men. What's wrong with pouring into men? Yeah, call in again. Let's hear this. Let's hear this. You did it right. That's what I did. Stop building on. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do both, bro. If you want to get to a certain type of level, you gotta make some sacrifices. And my grandma and them used to tell me, bro, that club shit, them hoes gonna always be there, bro. Get yourself together. I just didn't listen.
+1.
I just didn't listen. All right, Georgica.
Yeah, it's Georgica.
Okay, let's go. What's wrong with pouring into a man?
I'm not sure why a woman would want to do that. Because when you're done pouring into a man, to me, if you're pouring into a man, it's like letting him use you as a stepping stone, like to build himself. And so when he's done doing that, what else for him to do? Because I feel like it should be the other way around. I don't think women are meant to be building men. It should be the other way around.
I said pour into, not build, pour into. So,
but what? Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So when a woman is pouring into a man, what is she doing exactly?
However she do it, providing him value. However she provides him value, just pouring into him, just like he should pour into her. But a lot of y'all have this thing. Hold on. A lot of y'all have this thing to where it's like you guys have an exploitive mentality. Like, oh well, if I pour into him, then he's just gonna leave me. So I'm gonna just get me and shit. Men can think the same way. Well, if I fucking look after her, if I fucking provide for her, she gonna cheat on me or she gonna leave me and shit. But if you think like that, what will you get? So what's the solution for a man who don't want to work? What's the solution for a man who's worried about being cheated on if he protects and provides for a woman? Should he not find better women and pour into better women? Right? Right?
Yeah,
yes or no?
I don't know. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much, but what I'm coming from, I'm all about support and everything. I'm going through a divorce right now, but I've done this already, where I'm pouring into a man like
and you
more
lost.
than I should.
Okay, no, it's not more than you should. You made a bad decision, and so you planted your seeds where you shouldn't have planted your seeds, and now you want to stop everybody else from happiness because you made a bad decision.
No, I don't want that. It's so confusing because you know what I've been doing. That's why I want to make sure, like I'm saying, am I listening to the right podcast? Because I want to be able to heal so that I can find the right mate. You understand what I'm saying?
All right. So I can tell you for sure you listening to the wrong podcast. However, you definitely listening to the wrong podcast. It can be entertaining, but it's not designed for women. But what I'm saying, and I will help a woman if she calls, if she's not on the bullshit though. So what I'm saying to you is pour into the right people, and you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
You understand? Attract better, entertain better, and you do that by making yourself a better person and making yourself more quality and pouring into you first and foremost. And then you find somebody who, when you pour into, you can reap the benefits and you can reap the fruit of the seeds that you've planted. Because that's what I teach men to do. I don't teach men to, I don't teach men to exploit women. You haven't heard me say one time exploit a woman, take from her, no nothing. I teach my men, I teach these guys to take care of their women and the women who deserve taking care of, and you take care of them thoroughly. You see what I'm saying? But anybody can say, well, what if she do this? What if she do that? Well, don't pick a woman that do that. Don't pick a woman who would cheat on you. Don't date a cheater. Don't date a man who would cheat on you. Don't date a man who needs to be built. That's that easy. But you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle. You're going to always struggle if you're not willing to provide value to that man. Always. And
Okay.
you don't sound like you 20. So it sounds like you up in age a little bit. So time is running out. And the
I
older you
am.
oh yeah, so you can't run that no more. You can't run that. I'm just pretty and all that shit. You kind of got to provide value or you're gonna struggle.
I thought that's what I was doing. But anyways, because what made me confused and was saying probably I'm not listening to a podcast like that's targeted to women, because the ones I've been listening to have been, I feel like the message was more like you can't think as a woman your role is to pour into a man to help him grow into something he needs to be, because this is kind of like being masculine.
But that's your role. No. That's not masculine to provide somebody value. What you think you're supposed to be doing? I didn't say it's not. Turn your TV down. Turn your soap operas down.
Gio, I'm talking. I'm sorry. So I've got confused into the definition of pouring into. But if it's like in terms of values, I agree. Like totally.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because like more, I don't know if from a cultural perspective or from my background or from what I've experienced, when they talk about women pouring into a man, it's like financially, it's like pouring into there's nothing left in you. Like,
no, but if you pour into the right people, if you first and foremost pouring into yourself, you have to pour into other people. And when you pour into the right people, right, they'll pour back into you and you can pour into each other.
Oh, I like that.
You understand?
Okay.
So just make better decisions in the men that you choose to plant your seeds in and let plant seeds into you. And you won't think like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well said. Well said. Bye.
All right. And she was nicer than I thought she was going to be. I thought she was going to come up here with that crazy shit, but she was okay. Yeah, they get hurt. They be like, I'm pouring. No, that's masculine and all this shit. First of all, stop listening to podcasts. To go to church, okay? And listen to God, because there ain't too many women. Let me think if there's any women who are actually teaching women to be valuable and shit. The advice that women get is not about being valuable. It's about, ain't nobody really teaching women no real game, bro. Let me tell you something. If you a guy and you have the patience to deal with women and you have the patience to market to women and when I say cater to, I don't mean pander to. But if you have the patience to cater to a female audience and deals with what comes with that, there's a wide ass open lane, and you will be paid very handsomely for filling that gap. Is a lane that's wide. I'm talking about wide open. But people think you have to be extreme to do it. Like you got the guys that's more so like Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, and guys that's trying to be like him. They think that you got to be extreme and super, whatever. You don't catch bees with hot sauce. You catch bees with honey. You understand what I'm saying? And actually, if there's a market for actually teaching women the game and how to be valuable and pouring into themselves and how to be valuable to the people around them and how to stand out. And actually keep a man. There's a market that's wide open for that. I can't do it because I don't. One of the chicks called me gay earlier. It's probably gonna sound gay, but I don't like dealing with women like that. Not on that type of level. I love women on outside of that, but women is this type of shit. It's like an uphill battle, bro. I had a chick. A chick booked a consultation with me when I first started, bro. That was the first and the last. Nah, probably two. But the last time I was like, bro, nah, bro, I'd never accept a woman's money again. This is when I first started doing this shit. I was charging like $50 or something for a consultation back then in the struggle days. And a woman booked me. I was like, bro, I'd never do this again. This is fucking crazy. The fucking hot uphill and just like excuses and can't face reality and shit. But if you can get through to them, bro, it's a major market, because it's always a market in transforming people. Muslim women, are they open to be in a rotation? I don't know, bro. I don't know, but anyway, bro, I've been on here longer than I was supposed to be on here. I've been on here longer than I was supposed to be on here, so I'm about to get up off of here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, guys. If you need coaching, if you want coaching, make sure you guys hit me up. If you're watching on Instagram, type coach in the chat. If you're watching on Instagram, type coach in the chat. If you want me to work with you one-on-one and strengthen your game, and when you choose to work with me, you get all of my programs. Every course that I created, you get that off the strength. So if you want all of my courses and you want the opportunity to work with me, type coach in the chat. If you're watching on Instagram, you watching on TikTok, click the link in the bio. Make sure you guys click in the link in the bio if you're watching on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to put the link in the chat again. I'm going to put the link in the chat again. It's type coach on Instagram, YouTube, click the link in the chat. TikTok and Facebook, click the link in the chat. Click TikTok, click the link in the bio. But anyway, guys, I'll be here next week. We tune in every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm getting sleepy as hell. But follow me on all social media platforms at King Dreism, KingDreism on all social media platforms. KingDreism. I see you guys next Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.